Hello, Dragon Warrior tubers, sort of, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Randomizer with me, Blue Ankylo. We are Final Fantasy 1, of course, even though I may have mentioned Dragon Warrior. You'll see shortly what I mean. So, for today's random run, we've generated a new seed already. It's ready to go. A quick review of flags. Spellcrafter is on. Magic Shuffle is on. Item Magic and Shop Item Shuffle is on. All the normal shuffles are on, although there's some balanced scripts to kind of even it out a little bit. No Enemizer, Pirates and Astos and Warmech, all the fun flags over there that are not actually that bad generally. We've got a couple more items than locations for incentivized items, which means there will be 2 random incentivized items from this list somewhere that's not an incentive chest. So there will be 2 random chests that have perhaps our progression, or just a ribbon, but it's hard to know. Other than that, treasures will be vanilla, and those are your standard incentivized locations. Not Marshlock, not Volcano, not Titan, all the others. Alternate final boss again. I am still shuffling entrances and towns, but that's the much easier shuffle from last episode, where we did the full floor deep town shuffle. That was a bit crazy for my style for a regular run, but this is a little bit more manageable. The main thing we're testing out for the first time for me is Dragon Warrior mode. So this time when you die, you save your game, so you don't lose equipment, you don't lose experience, you just die, go back to Corneria, keep half your gold, and continue playing as if you're playing Dragon Warrior 1. And your airship and ship fly back for you. So that changes things, and I'm not sure exactly how that will affect our runs, but we can't just use... Because of this, I've also disabled tents and inn-saving. Basically, you can play until you die, and once you die, you will get sent back to the castle with less gold. But you never lose progress, so you don't really need the saving mechanic the same, because dying doesn't lose you your gear. So, yeah, we'll see how that works. The rest of the stuff is all fairly regular looking. I have bumped up some stats in the scaling. Bosses are now 150 to 300% stats. Things were too easy, so let's ramp it up, right? I've also bumped up the maximum on random enemies to 250. So, yeah, we'll see. Could be crazy. We've got some Blursed weapons and armor, because that's great. That's definitely, like, top tier flag. We have a pre-gen pick. We do not get to pick our starting party, although I can change it as I find towns, remembering that the towns are shuffled. And instead of having chaos mode, which is cool but very complicated, we're just going to go with regular Blursed classes, which I'm just enjoying stuff like that anyway. So these two are not really compatible. You can't do both, so let's play with this one for this time. And other than that, no big changes other than fun enemy names this time around, I think. So that is all. Let's get into it. And in case you're wondering, I do have my entrance tracker on again, so I can help keep that working. Sorry, Duke, that still got held for review. So, our first run, or our beginning of our run, they have rolled us 1 black belt, 2 fighters, and a red mage, which is actually not the worst starting party. A little bit low on magic, but for an early game start, it could be a lot worse. And I will need to pick some names out of the chat hat. So if you have not been in a run yet tonight, good time to mention something in chat so I see your name. I'm going to go with Rides right off the bat, because Rides is one of those long-term channel supporter. So we'll give him a name, but there's plenty of other names to add in. Well, 3. Although difficult to see his name in chat, Duke is being harshly moderated by the YouTubes, so we'll get him in here. If you can't see him in chat, it's because he's auto-moderated. Probably because he's got Nukem. Nuke is too racy these days. We got lots of good names. I'm just going to go in order of what I see. Mirror is next. If I just go 3 R's, that's never going to work. Maybe we'll go ROR. That'll mostly remind me it's Mirror. Yeah, it's not the worst. And then finally, any picks I haven't seen yet? What is the program? Final Fantasy Randomizer. It's a web app. You can download it if you want, but just Google Final Fantasy Randomizer. It's literally FinalFantasyRandomizer.com. It's pretty good. I think any other names? We should probably let. You know, I should pick at least one from the Twitch side. I completely forget to check the Twitch chat some days. We'll let Rock in on the Twitch side. And that will be our 4 lucky viewers for this one. So, out we go. So, I guess I should start my timer. Again, as always, not really a speed run, more just to keep track of how long it takes me to do things. Because of blurred classes, some stats look vastly different here than usual. So, Rides is a black belt with a lot of HP and 0 magic defense and luck. So, plus 80 HP is great, plus 15% hit percent and strength, and fighter strength growth, which is better than a black belt growth. Malice is some lower starting magic defense, which we will regain quickly. Black belts get 4 magic defense per level. Luck is not that important. So honestly, pretty good overall run. Very good starting stats, and the damage and hit percent you'll be punching. Maybe I will keep a black belt for once. Usually I change them into something else, but that's a pretty good black belt. Next up, the fighters. First viewing, I don't see anything crazy, a little bit lower agility. We have the night spells before promotion. So, you would have gotten them eventually, but we get them from the beginning. Level 1, 2, 3 white. Bonus vitality, a little bit of luck. Black belt vitality growth, which is not really much different than a fighter, but slightly better. Overall, kind of weak. Also, we get the agility growth of a black mage, which is slightly worse. And we cannot equip a ribbon on a fighter, which is definitely a reason not to bring 2. So, we'll probably bring 1, but I doubt we'll reclass one of them. And then Mirror is a red mage. We've got the ability to equip the Thor hammer, unpromoted. It's got a penalty to hit percent growth, which is not that important, although we start with 30%. So Mirror will actually be swinging for 2 attacks already, which is neat. Other than that, some nice bonus HP. We'll see. I'm not a huge fan of red mages in my current flag set, so I might switch to black mage, white mage. Like, we could go fighter, black belt, white mage, black mage, or maybe a thief in there. We'll see. For now, that'll do. Let us have a look. Maybe at first I'll see if I can get rid of my spare fighter. We could get a white mage right away. Yeah, that's fine. Nothing against fighters, but they seemed a little bit on the weekend. Let's... Oh, boy. So white mages have... Well... They can equip katanas, and minus 30 starting HP. They'll recover that eventually with their vitality bonus. Overall, that's a pretty meh bonus for the white mage, and the penalty's not that bad. Nothing surprisingly, nothing shocking me there, but, you know, that's what we get. I guess while I'm here, I should check for tents and stuff. We have 100 gold cabins for... my math as we look at the opening set of gear. Weapons, we've got all kinds of crazy weapons in here. Ice Sword plus 9, real good weapon for those fighters. Dragon Sword plus 7, not as good as Ice Sword plus 9, so that would be dumb. I think red mages can use Ice Swords, or I think they can? I can't remember for sure. I don't use red mages very often. But anyway, fighters have got a great sword. Nobody else has anything that amazing. We've got cloth plus 9. Well, now. So we've got a very busted pro ring. That's unfortunate. Copper bracelets, basically garbage. Garbage is a rusty shield, rusty bracelet, a pretty poor opal shield, pro ring that barely protects you, and really the winner here is the piece of cloth that will actually provide 19 absorb all on its own for 4 gold. So enjoy that, everyone. This is the highest quality cloth armor you have ever seen. This will last us a fairly long time. Just like that, 19 absorb. Bam. Now, for the magic. What do we get? Wall 8. Good replacement for not getting ribbons. Not a lot of other very powerful spells here. I'll just pick up some healing and harming, I suppose. Now, the knight can also learn some of these spells. Wall on a knight seems a good call. And some backup heals. Okay, and I should check the black magic before we buy the red mage anything. Well, Saber, you know, self-buff. Saber 1 and Saber 4, what's the difference? One of them will give you more power per cast. Pretty good on a ninja, to be fair, but we don't have a ninja. Lightning 2 is going to be single target, like old school Lightning 1, kind of like Ice 1, I guess. And then Kill 8, I guess the red mage can't learn because red mages can never learn the spells that they need to learn. So we have no offensive magic. We have no weapons. We have good armor. We have good defensive spells. Harm, we do have the ability to kill undead. But that is all. So, given that, we're probably going to go try to find some undead to kill and get a couple level ups. And yes, the white mage does have a single HP. Also, we can't save. I don't know what happens if you reset. I have to keep my hands away from the reset button. The swap class is at the Tavern, Soshraz, the Revival Inn. Before we go running off, I'm going to do something I don't usually... Floor Shuffler! I forgot! Well, let's see if we can beat Chaos. I mean, not Chaos. It's probably not very likely. We have no weapons, so it's really on to Rides to punch Chaos down. I mean, Garland down. 2 hits, 2 damage is not great. There's no spells other than heal that will do anything. Huh. This might have been a mistake, because I don't know if I should reset, because you can't save it until you die. So, we might be here for a little while. In fact, I might do some save speed up here to let it go a bit faster, honestly. Because I don't have to reset all of my names and everything and start from no save. Yeah, let's speed this up a little bit. This is why it's not really a speed run, unless you consider this speed running. We actually can probably kill him. It's silly. Well, until he gets a critical and one-shot somebody. I would put reasonable odds on Rides winning this eventually. Especially because we can heal him until my white mage eventually gets punched. Which will happen eventually. So we should probably use that heal spell while we can. So, you know, hey there, awesome guy. There was no weapons we could afford, Ryan. At least the music is speeding up to match my speed up. How did you die? Well, the second slot gets attacked 1 in 4. The bottom slot gets attacked 1 in 8. So, I don't know how the white mage is still alive, to be honest. But good luck, basically. Anyone want to take a guess at how much HP Garland has? I think he's got, what, 120 or so in vanilla? So he could have... Oh, finally Rock goes down. He could have around 150 to 250% of that. Between 180 and 400? 300? 300. 180 to 300. We must have done at least 100 damage, right? I'm surprised we haven't seen any criticals on him. I guess our level 1 fists just don't get crits. I think we're gonna die after all this. For shame, team. For shame. The only person that can heal is Rock, and Rock died. Well, I think Duke had a heal spell, but died really early. Well, unless mirrors... What?! Last second, the red mage punches down Garland. Gets 3 level ups immediately. Rescues the princess. And we're out of there. No one could have predicted the upset red mage turnaround. You could just leave him, let him go red mage solo after that. Yeah, I mean that would be... No, we're not doing that. Alright, well that was interesting. We still don't have enough money for a sword though. Not even close. Okay, don't forget it's entrance shuffle, so we don't really know what's around. Let's pick up some save items. Well, I say that. There's no such thing as saving. I gotta, yeah. There's no such thing as saving, guys. We just go till we dead. Don't forget, your game hasn't been saved. Alright, well, let's go say hello to Temple of Fiends. Yeah, no, we bought some potions rides, of course. To be honest, the cabins are pretty good healing items on their own, but... Oh, that's bad. We dead. This is real bad. We dead. Sleep touch imps with Scorch? What is this? Well, the last scene was supposed to be scary. This scene was supposed to be more on the normal end of things. No, sir. Alright. Oh, man. There's gonna need some good luck to survive this one. Monster strike first every time. They're ambush imps with Scorch and Sleep Touch. I don't... This is gonna take a little while. This is gonna take a little while. Monster strike first. They're so ambushy. Eventually we'll get a good enough run, you know, like that. Okay, Northwest Castle. That does not help me. I have killed Garland, but I don't know where Corneria Castle is. So this doesn't do anything. Hi there, happy guy. Well, that's a waste. So, I guess we go dwarf. We started with a bridge, so we can go to Matoya and Provoca at some point. Provoca will be a town, although which town is a mystery. Another very good run. Surely ogres and creeps are better than imps. So far, definitely not as bad. Can we kill them? No. Not really. We have no weapons, no magic that will hurt them. Okay, good. Progression. Okay, a ship is exactly the kind of thing I was hoping for. Thank you. And a canoe. Oh, wow. Progression in spades. Okay, that opens up most of the world. What music is this? This is something from Final Fantasy VI. What's it called? This is Yumero's New Groove by Archangel. Okay. Let's go. Remember when Warbeck was actually kind of chill? Not this time, folks. Okay, but we have our ship. So that was just a shortcut. Rock really needs to get some level ups. Let's go down to Elfland, I guess. Stealth mode Final Fantasy. Don't get killed by the war mech. That's good. I like this. All right, we've got Crescent Lake. Let's just check the option here. Would you like a thief? I don't know about that. I should probably plan to switch mirror. I know the red mage killed Garland, but the red mage couldn't even learn anything good at level 1 magic. I should be planning to go either black mage or thief. We could pick up a thief to see what type of buffs he gets, and then see what we want to do later. Don't let me forget, at some point, Rod is in Crescent Lake. Copper glove would be okay on a fighter. Rapiers +4. That's a starting weapon at least. If only I had 4 gold and we could have a weapon that could kill people. We've already got a wall spell. Invis 8's great at a higher level. So what can we kill? I don't know if there's anything we can actually defeat by punching. Because the imps are way too strong. It would have to be like a Sahag? That's like the next possibly easiest thing. Or we just need to find like a treasure chest. One of these old men is going to give me something. The very last one. Well, that's not bad. We're getting some good progression items for the fact that we're basically level 1 still. Not with that attitude. Well, I mean, there's a reason why I'm a little bit concerned. What's in here? Okay, I should be keeping notes. I'm not taking notes. My mistake. Corneria Castle was Temple of Fiends. Write that in there. Temple of Fiends. What was it? Temple of Fiends? I ran up there. It was something. Someone tell me. Someone remember that one. I forget. I did Dwarf Cave. Dwarf Cave was Northwest Castle. Elfland was Crescent Lake. Elfland Castle is Titan's West. Do the pluses mean anything? Not on the items, no. It's like a glitch. They've just replaced spaces in the text array. What was that? What was that Temple of Fiends? I know I went there. Was that Matoya? I don't even know. Dang it. I have to go back at some point. I know we ran up there once. Did something. There was nothing there, so I just reset out, right? Not that there's anything here either. Was Astos? I thought Dwarf Cave was Northwest Castle. No, I had him backwards, yeah. So what was Dwarf Cave? This is why I have to write them in there when I start. We need to find something to kill or some treasure to treasure. Dwarf. Oh yeah, Dwarf was Corneria. That's the. No wonder I'm so confused. I'm like the basic castle that you start with. All right, my tracker's all caught up. I'll be able to just look it up next time. We've got Provoca next. We need to find something. Oh come on, no, no. How dare you? Imps and Sahags have Scorch? We need something we can kill. This is bad news. Okay, good run, Mirror. I can't even afford to revive people if they die right now. I mean, Scorch won't even matter for very long. Okay, Provoke is Melman. Let's tick that box. There's not much we can do here other than check the shops for later. With 0 gold. A very broken nunchuck, poor axe, poor saber, poor hammer. Perfect. Melted armor, quality steel, quality iron helmet, quality silver armor, and some busted gauntlets. Okay, well, Matoya's next. My spells are non-damaging. We do not have any offensive spells. At higher levels, we can get Harm 8 with all that money. And that does not look very good. And there you go. Rock 5, Ice 4, Bolt 5, Halt 8. That all sounds pretty cool. Alright. The problem is we have to dodge some Sahags and then dodge some Imps to get to Matoya. I believe your encounter rate at sea is a fair bit lower than on land. Well, that was a nice run, and Sarda can give us something. So we're continuing to make progress, albeit with never any killing. We'll just do a pacifist run here. We have to beat the bosses down with our fists. Our bare-handed fists, we have to kill bosses. But, we're still making progress somehow. Okay. Oh, I should mark down Matoya is Sarda, so it's out of the list on my tracker. Okay. Have I ever played Dragon Warrior Randomizer? A little. That's one of the reasons why I'm using Dragon Warrior set flags. I mean, maybe we could just fight an ogre? I wish we had some kind of anything that would help. Really, we need a tiny amount of gold and we can buy some rapiers. We need to win a fight against something. Mira's doing 6 damage now. We've improved. I just need a little bit of money. Come on, guys. The ogres don't seem to be hitting very hard. They have a vanilla 100 HP, which means they should have between 50 and 200, I think? 200 or 250. Looks like we're going to do, well, not a lot of damage, that's for sure. We might be doing 5 damage a turn. Oh, they're weak! They're so weak! They're definitely closer to 50 HP than 100. Alright, we got this, team. We're making progress. These guys are worth, I think 200 gold each before scaling. We should be getting some nice, juicy money here. Now, we have to get that gold without dying over and over again to a shop where we can buy stuff. But if we get any level ups, even if we die later, we keep them. Dragon Warrior mode. Not like a normal... There we go. Duke punches an ogre down. 270 experience points. 826 gold. Level 4, level 4, level 5. Rock Mage, well... It's just not your time yet. I'm not fighting a Mad Pony. I have no idea what they do. I don't... We're going to not even damage it is what we're going to have happen there. Okay, quick, quick, quick! Everyone get back into town! I don't even know if I checked the Crescent Lake weapon shop, to be honest. I think I just skipped it. Okay, first off, I'm gonna resurrect with my money one of my dead... I mean, it's only 8 gold, so get that. I need to save some money, though, so don't... We can't buy anything here. Let's just heal for 23. That's good price. And we need to get to Elfland for the cheapest swords. And then maybe I'll double check what Crescent Lake had. But once we have a sword, we'll be able to kill something. We'll have 2 swords. No, we don't... I don't want to fight these right now. Maybe later. Poor Rock. Okay, it's costing a little bit more down here to revive, but it's fine. Okay. Rapier +4. That's good. 1 for the fighter, 1 for the red mage. Those are the only people that can equip them. Now, the longsword +4 would have actually been better. I didn't expect to have this much money. So I'll buy that in addition. Just to show you the difference. We'll equip them anyway. So, 2836. That's 5 more hit rate and 11 more damage per swing. So that Duke will be killing things pretty good. Unfortunately, white mages and black belts cannot equip that kind of stuff. But now we can actually kill more things. Also, well, the copper glove would have been something for our fighter. Also, our black belt is now level 4, so that's more damage too, actually. Okay. Again, not that we can save, but I think I want to try to get some level up on Rock so that Rock can survive a hit. I think we'll be able to kill something in this zone. Yeah, no problem. So let's do a little bit of a grind just to get like level 3 or 4 white mage. I probably could have healed there, to be honest. Just to bring you out of 1 HP range. Now you've got starting HP. Look at that, 57 damage, one-shots the ogre easy. Look at that, us actually killing things. Grinding, beginning of a randomizer. The creeps have some HP though. At least 110. Between 100 and 160, give or take. Alright. Level 5s, level 4s, that's good enough. So, we should be able to win certain easy fights now. It's still not much. We have a bit more money. Let's buy that copper glove. We're going all in on playing smart this time around. Copper gauntlet, giving us another 8 absorb. Time to put the fighter up front. And there was nothing else. Is there anything like really cheap that we could grind for if it was worth grinding a little bit more? I don't think... Well, actually, I don't really know if red mages can equip longswords. Turns out they can. That is not a sword I have ever bought in really ever, other than these modifiers with pluses, the blurted weapons. Okay, that's 2 higher damage weapons, slightly. Still no ice sword. You still want that iron shield -9? I'm not totally sold on that one, Rides. Okay. We've made some progress. We still have no magic of any sort that's useful, really, for killing. I think we don't have the canal yet, right? So we can't get out. We can get to Crescent Lake. We could try to get to Crescent Lake. Let's try to get to Crescent Lake. I don't know what our odds are, but it's another town. And if it's Provoca, that's more magic. Trolls, punching pretty hard. $66 HP. You have had the highest multiplicative increase in HP of anyone on the team. And you still got one shot by a troll. I'm not really feeling like we're going to survive this run. The trolls are... Oh, well, that's that. We're not getting out of this fight. I can't imagine it. Unrunnable, no sweeper spells. That's a lot of snack. We've been blinded. I do not have the lamp. We're being stared down by snakes. I'm trying. Kill them. No, there's no chance. These guys are so dead. I don't want to reset it because we had progress. Unfortunately, one of the downsides of no saving means you have to die to save your game, so we have to fight it out. We can't just reset. Well, goodbye half your money. So what are we saving up for in terms of gold? We're saving up for 3 grand for amazing swords. If we can get over 3,000 gold, our DPS will go up phenomenally. This stuff is pretty bad, though. Okay. I still think getting to Crescent Lake is not a terrible plan. We've got Melmond. Just now that we're a little bit more survivable, I'm going to try to go to Melmond and pay attention to what we want to save up for. Right now, all we're saving up for is ice swords. We've got nothing else at all in the shops. So surely there's something here worth buying, right? And I just didn't pay attention because I was like level 1 panic mode. So we want to save up for silver armor, iron helmet. Iron helmet would be pretty good right now. Silver armor for the red mage. And steel armor for the fighter. That would give us a lot of absorb up front. Those are good. That's good stuff. So we need like 10 grand here. And weapons are trash. Okay. I think the music gave out on me again, because why would YouTube continue playing music? Okay. So, Crescent Lake? I could save up for that iron helmet, I guess. It's not that expensive. Fair point. We need all the defense we can get. But if we get killed by imps, I'm gonna be mad. Because then we lose half our gold. Creeps are fine. Look at these long swords doing damage. Just don't die. We can do some Ol Maria here. And we only had to win one fight, so yeah. Grinding for 10,000, not going to happen right this second. Grinding for 200, that's fine. I mean, I could save up for 2,300 maybe. I don't know. Do I need to grind up for silver armor right now? I hope not. I'm going to not for now. What we really need is, like, black magic. So we can't get out of the inner sea yet. No canal. Unless I forgot to tick it off on the box, but I don't think we get a canal. So we'll try... We will try to swim to Crescent Lake / whatever it is, and then maybe we'll check out Volcano and Ice. This one's unrunnable. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We have not hit one yet. Okay, never mind. Good job, Mirror. Look at all that damage. Suddenly, Red Mage is the MVP. Rides punches a fish to death. Bet you never heard that one before. Only on this channel can we punch literal Amazon fish to death. Alright, a little bit more experience for the team. Let's get a little bit more healing in on our way. 72 HP rock is built of iron. Flee! You get automatic flee on chance to strike first. You do not get automatic flee when the enemy strikes first. Okay. This place is pretty scary though. I'm just gonna say, let's not come back here anytime soon. But I gotta mark this off on my tracker. So, Crescent Lake is in fact Lefane, which is a big fat you-know-what. I'll have a look at the 2 spells for fun, because we're not coming back. Well, hold on. No, we could switch someone to White Mage, but we already had somewhere to do that. I think. that's not going to help us right now. The red mage is actually pretty good because we have 2 people that can use a sword right now. Fog 2, no. Rock 2? You might think rock is pretty cool, but not good enough. Okay, well, I'll try to make it to Volcano and see what we get. At this point, there's no more towns, just some shuffled entrances. This is like way too close to vanilla, actually having to do normal low damage swings with no good sweeper spells. It's feeling very vanilla, I love it. Sometimes the randomizer randomizes right back to vanilla Final Fantasy difficulty. Is this harder or easier than vanilla? I would say similar. Sure, you didn't have Scorch Imps in vanilla, but you also didn't have Longsword +2s available for like 200 bucks. These longswords are way better than the scimitars you could buy for a similar price. Rock's getting a little bit low. Fish are taking a bite out of our mage. Just one random battle, and it's like that's a full minute of fighting. But you're in the triple digits for HP now. Okay, I don't want to fight gators. They're way too tough. Run from gators. Alright, what do we got? The other side of Titan? No! Well, that's a bust. So, Volcano is just the other side of Titan. So you can get from Elfland Castle to the Volcano. But, why would you? Alright, well, let's see if we can make it to ice. Four guys fighting a fish in a canoe. Story of my life. I feel like that's some real life story. 4 guys in a canoe fighting a fish. That's like, that's too real for someone listening in. We're not doing great damage on these fish. Oh, there you go. 2 hits, 185. There's a critical. They're very dodgy, is the problem. Final Fantasy Normal Dude Edition, yeah. They may have had a couple beers, it's hard to say. They're getting a little bit angry. The fish, they're punching. It's not very effective. Someone's fallen in the river twice already. Did anyone remember the, what did we forget? Did anyone remember the worms? Oh, thanks for the Twitch sub there, Locke. Yeah, we got some quality content here tonight. Rides is just punching the fish over and over again. Mirror and Duke are, well, every now and then swinging a sword at him, but they probably miss more than they hit. It's a sad day in the Riverlands. I guess it's a bit like a classic D&D campaign, that's fair. Ooh, Duke takes out a fish for 200 damage. We're getting there. They killed your mother, or they insulted your mother. These fish, man. Unrunnable, there's nothing we can do. Other than fight until someone goes down. And if I didn't have the heal spells, we would have a pretty low odds here. We'd be drinking potions, because we would be taking too much damage. Hey, we punched another fish. Enjoy your extra level up and some gold that we will never get to spend. But hey, there's some gold. If we can get out of here, we can buy a sword almost. It's just Monty Python. Let's throw another heal. I really doubt that we're getting out of here alive. So I mostly just want to... This is... We can run from this fish at least. This is more of a investigative adventure today. with the expectation that we're all dead. We're out of spell charges, basically, and I don't know if I even want to run back through all these fish. Now, at some point, Rides, I believe around level 12, will get an additional punch per turn, and his damage is going to go up every level. So, if we're forced to grind like this long enough, our black belt will become the MVP. But, you know, for now, the swords are definitely carrying the team. But this does eventually favor the black belt. 600 experience at a time. Rock is out of magic. In fact, I might have a look at our stats after this just to see how we're doing here after a couple levels. 1 Punch Man to 2 Punch Man. Eventually, you start as 2 Punch Man, interestingly. Alright, how are we doing here? Duke is at... That's a lot of damage. Honestly, 41 damage with 2 attacks is pretty good. Rides, unfortunately, it's 16 damage times 4. He actually gets 4 attacks right now, just lower damage per hit. Mirror is very close to 3 attacks per turn. And 35 is a bit less than 41, obviously. Sadly, Rock has no weapon, so... Let's see if we can kill the Ocho, I guess. How bad is it? 85 damage. Hits for 4, not too bad. 3 hits, 89. 3 hits, 6. Well, we're going to focus down the Ocho because we fought lots of fish. We know they don't have any spells. The Ocho could have magic or something. It definitely has a lot of HP. Man, this river... It's the most dangerous place we've ever been. We've probably spent more time fighting fish and swamp monsters. I mean, how long have we been here? 10 minutes? It's a good thing we're not on a race. This would be a pretty good challenge seed, actually, as it turns out. Should have saved this one for the Discord. Okay, hold on. Let's use our final heal here. Try to keep Rock alive. $20 damage. We do have heal potions, so theoretically now we can still chug them to stay alive in the inevitable return of the fish. Alright, we made it. What's in the ice cave? No. Womp womp. Does anyone know how to do the Price is Right failure sound? Ba-dum-ba-da. Well, that's an empty treasure room there. Well, hey there, dragon. How's it going? No, we never found Bahamut. We did kill that dragon, at least. No XP, sadly. So, we kind of need to die. I don't know if the fish will kill us quickly enough. Do the spiders kill us? I don't even know what these have. Well, they seem kind of weak, honestly. You watch camping streams? This is right up there. The arachnids are not going to kill us. I guess we try to swim back through the Death River. I mean, I would normally just reset at this point, but we've got so many level ups. I can't lose all this progress. We've got money. Like, we could buy some sword. At least one sword. Okay, you have to forgive me at this point. We're gonna do some speed. I don't think this is not a question of forgiven. This is like sanity request here. You guys have to give me a little bit of this. We need to either die or get back to town to heal up. That's gonna take a while. We'll try to make it. We'll try to make it legit. legit sans accepting that we're doing speed up. Right, Mirror probably has the highest kill rate on these Caribs, actually, I feel like. I think he's got 3 swings, right? So, even though he does a little bit less damage, he's got a lot higher chance to hit. With 3 chances rather than just 2. Alright, another level up. Yeah. Alright, let's keep going. Might as well just use our cabins when I want to heal everybody a little bit. So if we can make it back to Crescent Lake / Lefane, we can heal up there and get our spell charges, and this is a much longer run than we had there for a long time. So it's looking a bit better, and not every batch of fish is unrunnable, only some of them. Just running from fish. Camp, and then this happens, and all my fun... Well, no, we managed to escape. That's true, this area is, like, filled with war mechs, so trying to come to this town to save might have been a mistake. But we are now fully recharged, and if we can make it back to Corneria, we have some sword to buy. Sadly, we can't save. That would be great. The only way to save is to die. And we're back in fish mode. These fish, I mean, I guess in real life it's pretty hard to punch a fish, so the fact that they're very evasive shouldn't really surprise anyone, to be honest. I don't know if you've ever tried punching a fish, but I can't imagine it's a particularly easy process. Okay, heal up a bit. And look at that, rides, 20 damage per punch. Everyone's, you know, training up. We almost made it to our boat. No. Okay, we dodged him again. Was there anything in Elfland worth buying with 5 grand? Something, but I think I want that sword. We need the sword. If we die now, we don't have enough money, so we made it. All right. Ice Sword +9. Thank you very much. I'm giving that one to Duke for now. Watch as we go from 42 damage, 59 hit, to 61 damage, 87 hit. Yes. Yes, thank you very much. We do not have enough money to buy another Ice Sword, sadly. So we can't get one for Mirror yet. But that's a big jump. I could get a Giant Sword, but just save my money. Okay, heal up a little. So I guess the only place we haven't been is Northwest and Marsh. Did I get the chests on the left side of Temple of Fiends? I can't even remember if I opened those. I probably did. I did not. Because we got stuck punching Garland. Money. I want, like, a chest with 60,000 gold. Okay, look at that. 3 hits, 433. Fighter was good. There's some money. There's some more money, too. Okay, we might not want to sell the Vorpal until we get to the town that we want to buy stuff in, because if we die, we lose half. And war mechs are everywhere. Maybe? Not that this fight is tough, we're just not running very effectively. Okay, well now we can buy another ice sword. That's a lot more DPS. And yeah, I'm not going to sell... I'm going to hold on to the Opal Helmet for level up. We're going to sell the Vorpal when we have a good shop. There were things to buy, just not here. I think they were in Crescent Lake. So if we can sell the Vorpal for enough, we can get some armor down here. It's not very far. Crescent Elf, by the way. Okay, now what was it and how much was it? It was not at this shop. It was at Melmond, of course. Of course it was. That's fine. It's not like there's any danger sailing around the seas. There we go. We'll show Duke in chat. Okay, well we're getting stronger, not quickly by any stretch. I still want to get a black mage at some point. Although, I honestly think the red mage has turned out to be quite the assist on this run. We started with double fighter red mage. It might have been better to stick with double fighter red mage, just so they would have had 3 swords. I just figured fighters could not equip ribbons, so, you know, we should take the white mage instead. But maybe we'll stick with our current class comp, unless we find some really good black magic that the red mage can't learn. Like, if we get level 2 or 3 black that's got some nukes in it or something, we probably want to consider someone to reroll. Alright. Silver armor, that's the stuff. So we need... Yeah, we're gonna buy silver armor for our red mage. It should be a fair bit better, right? 19 and 64. Plus 7. It's not huge, but it's an upgrade. But the, assuming I can get enough money for the steel armor, that'll be the big jump. That's not enough, is it? It is enough, just barely. No, you get half. I'm an idiot. Well. Well, for now, we're going to go with silver armor. Next time I've got 8,000 gold, we'll come back and get steel armor. But now I'm going to move rides, or mirror up and rides down, because more absorb up front. And red mages are pretty good number 2s anyway. Okay, so Northwest Castle and then Swamp? That's all we've got left, really. Yeah, there's nowhere else we can go. So, I would have put money on Ice Cave or Volcano normally in not Entrance Shuffle, because Ice and Volcano tend to have all the chests. But, Poison Touch Sharks. I don't think we even bought any pure potions yet. Oh, but we can one-shot the sharks. That's plus. Yeah. We have ascended beyond the power of regular fish. Sadly, Rides is fallen behind a little bit. Hey there, Space Drake. Thanks. I'm pretty happy with this set. I like the color mix. There's one color palette that's not represented in this current party, but the 3 color options from the Oh, good. I left poison noise on. The 3 color palettes available in the randomizer is really fun for playing around with more than just red and white, white and red and white, white and red. Yeah, we got no pures. Well, we might be able to survive this one. We'll have a look. So, northwest is actually waterfall. Probably need to finish this to get our progression, our incentive item. And it will probably be progression. You do a lot of sprite work? Cool. I'm far from a spriter. The Final Fantasy one, I did a set of Final Fantasy 4 sprites, and then a set of Final Fantasy 5 sprites, but that's all I've really ever done. It's long, slow work for someone like me. Hey! This was the kind of fight we were looking for! A long, long time ago. Remember? I'm like, hey, the only thing we can sweep is undead! Wouldn't it be great if we had a pack of undead and a trap tile like an hour ago? 45 minutes ago? And then the robot just gives us a canal. Here, take this. Yeah. Thanks, robot. Because that's not a robot, that's an eyeball. That's a robot. Okay. I would take a pure potion at this point. I mean, I'm asking for a lot, I get it. Just money. I think, because we've had such a tough start, we're gonna exhaust our harms here. Or at least most of them. It's not like a great grinding spot, but we've got, like, nothing. The canal opens up our route to Melmond, which could be Provoca and Onrak. One of them will probably be Onrak, or one of them will be Provoca or Elflands, surely. But I'll try to get, like, another level up here before we go. May not take too many runs. I guess what we're looking for is a stronger undead pack, like mummies or something like that. Maybe images. What's the distance between 11 and 12? Probably more than I want to specifically grind. I'll get Rock a level and we'll get out of here. A ghost pack? Yeah, we're ready for that. I mean, harm level 5 is pretty strong, but I don't know if that would work on ghosts. Well, 400 damage, 300. 2 casters, yeah, it'd be okay, I guess. Anyway, that get us a fair amount of money, and everyone's level 11. Enjoy it. Alright, let's get out of here. Remember that thing where normally you just warp out? Well, we're probably going to warp out in a different fashion. I forget how I got into this dumb place. I can't remember the last time I had to walk out of a waterfall, let alone a procedurally generated waterfall. Uh-oh. I've made a wrong turn, that's for sure. Uh-huh. This definitely does not feel like the right direction anymore. How do you guys feel about losing half of our gold? Is that fair? Didn't I just keep going the same direction? What happened? Sometimes these wrap. I think it does wrap north-south. Because I definitely just was going southwards. Okay, we're out of here. Let's go buy some pure potions. Never speak of this place again. We can probably find them. We've already found Melmond, so everywhere else... In fact, we found Lefane and Melmond, so everywhere else has an item shop, which has a reasonable chance of pures. Alright, Elfland is a good one. Let's get this sound dealt with quickly. You like the FF4 sprites the most? I think they've got more personality, but I also think I did not do as good a job on them. I need to fix... I think I still have some bouncing on the walk animation, where, like, the pixels are not quite lined up perfectly. And it's difficult to... It's actually easier to see in vanilla FF1, because everything moves slower. But, like, moving left and right, I think the face bounces forward 1 pixel every off frame. So there's some things I still need to fix. Chain plus 9 would have been good earlier. Pro-Cape plus 9, obviously very good. A little bit expensive right now. Silver plus 4 versus Chain plus 9. I think the silver might have just the edge. Chain is... No, actually, I think that's wrong. Chain is 15 absorb. Plus 9 is another 18. So that would be 33. And the weight penalty would be basically removed entirely. But red mages can't use iron armor. So it will only apply for Duke. Which means when I bought him that silver armor, it was a huge waste. Oh well. So 44, 57. Yeah. No weight penalty and better defense. Okay, was there anything else other than the pro capes? Fire protection shield, but otherwise kind of bad. Really powerful pro cape. Nothing else worth paying attention to. Nostalgia for FF4, yeah. I probably have more nostalgia for FF4 than 5. Sadly, I was looking at FF6. I can't translate it over as smoothly. There's no, they're missing a tile set or something for... They're also, like, Final Fantasy 6 enlarged them, so it would be... We could get, like, the combat sprites, but not the map sprites or something. Flam plus 6. That's fun. Not as good as Ice plus 9. We don't even need weapons at this point. I guess if I could find a hammer, I'd buy one, but... It's going to be pretty hard to buy anything better than Ice plus 9. More importantly, Black Magic. Alright, Tim 7, Volt 8, Meteo 6. So we've got Time Element, high damage. Electric, I think single target damage. Although I never remember what these words mean. And then Earth, multi-target damage. So Time is the winner, mostly. And then Volt is a follow-up. But I believe it's single. It might be instant death. I'm not 100%. I actually think it is instant death, actually. Then we've got our first life spell, our ruse spell, and a heal spell. Okay. Life, especially good, and heal. The knight, the fighter already has knight spells, so... Can learn life. And heal. And cure, why not? I guess, get them all. Okay, that's very, very good. I don't know if I'd ever cast Cure 3 over Heal 5, but still, it's there. And then... Yeah, we've only got one possible sweeper caster, so... I mean, the red mage would like to have life as well. I think we stick with Time 7 over Meteo 6. And then Volt 8 depends entirely on whether or not we can learn life. Yeah, life takes priority, even if it's not life 2. And then... I never got him any level 1 magic either. What am I doing with my life? I don't think he could learn the good black magic. Redland, yeah. This is kind of a strange palette for the elves. Oh, there we go. There we go. Fade. And exit is mandatory, and then life 2 is mandatory. Okay, I'll check for damage spells, but level 4 white is looking real good. We're gonna need a black mage, by the way. Fast 8 is stupidly powerful. Warp 3 is pretty handy. And our red mage can learn neither. So someone's gonna be re-rolling to black. I have a feeling it's Rides at this point. Nothing against you, Black Belt, but at the... At the moment, I need two... It's either mirror or rides. Let's see. Is it a black mage here? I didn't check. I think it's going to be rides. I don't think that's good enough. Yeah. And right now, the red mage is definitely helping a lot in the early game. So, switcheroo. And you get to see one of my highest quality, certainly, black mage versions. Alright, rides can get all the cool stuff now. Tim 7, Volt 8, whatever that does, and Mets. What, are you kidding me, Spellcrafter? You can't learn a level 3 black magic spell slot? I don't understand why they would limit level 3 black slots. But they do. Alright, now that should get us warp, hopefully. And fast. Thankfully. And, you might as well learn fire while you're here, I guess, but it's not very good. That's just a fire 2. Have I used the key yet? No. We don't have any... Do we even have Corneria? No. Yeah, I should probably go there next. Good point. I forgot I picked it up. I thought we were all gonna die, and then I lost track of it. Okay, fade, exit, life. Very good. Warp, fast, fire 3. What can we learn with the red mage? Not fade. Not life. What? The red mage can't learn any 3 out of 4 at least level 4 white spells. Are you sure you know how to cast magic? Mirror? He doesn't have any malice that says no level 4 magic, period. He'll probably get re-rolled later. The reason I don't really want 2 fighters is they can't wear ribbons. But we'll see. He's not that kind of red mage, yeah, apparently. Well, let's heal up, seeing as he's 1 HP at least. Oh, I have to re-equip my black mage. The black mage would be able to equip daggers if there were any. I never really checked. Cat claw after promotion. Knife -9. No. Okay, so... did I mark that down? Melmond. I did not mark that down. I got too excited. Melmond is... Elfland. Just normal Elfland. Okay. And I guess we do know where Corneria is. It's pretty close by, so opening those chests is not a bad idea. Now we've got the Fighter Rainbow. Much more classic spread. Sorry, black belts. But now we have a sweeper spell, at least a little bit. I should probably go back to Corneria 1, like the town, because we should buy that black magic for rides now that we couldn't learn earlier. Now, we haven't seen Elfland Castle yet. We have seen the Temple of Fiends, so we have 3 chests there. And Northwest Castle, so yeah. Where did I think I got the key, but didn't? Did I misclick that, or did we lose it on a death? I also... No, I've got the cube. Canal, ship, canoe, cube all worked. Hold on. I may have reset out of it accidentally before dying. That's one thing that's easy to mess up in Dragon Warrior mode. Let me double check that we got the rewards from these guys. Well, we definitely got those. I'm not sure what happened there. Either I misclicked it or we lost it. How many checks? We have the King, Sarah, Sages, Sarda, Robot. That's 5 items. We have Cube, Canoe, Canal, Boat. We didn't get any rare armor or weapons yet. So I am missing 1 from those 5. How did that happen? Also, we got lots of money. No knives here, sadly. There you go. We can finally get Killate. I mean, I don't know how good that spell is. It's never worked for me ever, but we've got it now. And I have to try again with Mira here. No heal. Maybe after promotion. No harm, no heal. Red mages that can't even learn level 1 white magic. Sure. We'll have him buff himself with Saber on hard bosses. That'll work. I feel like I'm running around with too much gold, though. We're gonna get killed by a war mech. We should prep a little bit, spend some money on useful stuff. Thanks, YouTube. No one was actually listening to you when you just decided to stop playing. I don't know how many heal potions I have. Apparently I had like 10. Just a second here. What does Red Mage promote to? Red Wizard. Okay. Well, I don't actually have the Mystic Key after all. Whatever happened to it, it's gone. So that's not gonna work. I was planning to go back and open some chests. Where's... Okay, well, I don't know. We could sail to Onrak, which might be Provoca for level 2. Or we could check Marsh Cave, Titan's West, Earth Cave to see where they are, what they are. Seeing as there's 2 here, we'll do the 2. And then we'll be done checking all the entrances in the southern half of the world. So we finally have some sweepers. It's all good, Duke. Sometimes that just happens. Okay, this could be fine. This is a nice, easy check. Silver armor. Good thing I bought 2 of those. Charm 4 helmets. Let's just mark this off. Titan East is a Cardia treasure. And that is cleared. Make sure I keep those up. Sarda's Clave is cleared. Just forgot to update my tracker, but here we are, an hour and 15 minutes. We've probably made less progress than on the last one with the floor randomizer. Okay, we picked up our Charm 4 helmets. I don't think that'll be very good. It's multi-target, whatever it is. But there's no actual, like, Berserk or Charmed effect, so it's just gonna be, like, Dark or maybe Stun. Alright, Earth Cave is another Cardia treasure. Well, that gets these 2 knocked out real fast. Oh, a Katana plus 4. Wait. We were just waiting for a weapon for Rock. And a saber sword? It's not very good for equipping, but you could buff that with a katana to go mega damage. It'd probably still be better to hold it on Duke, because he'll be more survivable and buff himself up. But the katana has the crits, so Saber plus crits is pretty good. Episode 200 of X Division finally launched. I know everyone's been waiting a really long time for that episode. It was hard fought. I don't know where the key was, Ryan. It's gone. If it's gone forever, we're gonna have a bad time because it'll be unbeatable. Because we need it for the end game. Maybe Dragon Warrior mode is not as well tested as they said it was. I'm gonna go run down to Marsh Cave because it's probably not Marsh Cave. It is in fact Elfland, which does not help me, but at least I can mark it down. Elf Castle relocated to the swamp. Okay, and we don't have the key, so I can't do anything here. No herb, no key. It's probably not gone forever. Well, you say that. I did double check Sarah and the King, so it's neither of their checks. It could be Sarda or the Sages. We could go back to Crescent Lake fairly quick, because it's just Elfland. Next stop is Onrak anyway, so we'll take the south route. Or Castle Ordeals, maybe. Of course I don't remember where I found it. I have a tracker to keep track of what I have, not which item was which. Okay. We'll double check the sages here, because maybe I didn't die after doing this part. It means I have to talk to every one of them again, though. Enjoy! Process of elimination, though. If it's not these guys, it could be the robot in Ice Cave, which I didn't die. I know I ran out of there. What else did we do? It was the sages. Thanks, Stefan. If only you told me 15 minutes ago. No, it's fine, it's fine. Well, what's more important? I guess we open some chests before we go randomly sailing the world. I must have just given up on a combat and reset after getting it the first time. But now I can mark it again. I mean, it wasn't a very long list of places it could have been. Because I know it was not the robot, the king, or the princess. So that left Sarda and the sages. It was also, yeah, there was only 2 possible choices. So I had a 50-50 there. And Sarda's not that hard to get to anyway, so... Okay, for sure this time, treasure. $100, 3,000 bucks, a potion, a pure potion, 3,000 bucks exactly. All right, well, it might be worth turning that in, and we know where Lefane is as well. We've got Melmond back at Provoca, so I guess we don't leave yet, seeing as we're kind of nearby, and maybe this leads to the floater. Yeah, that, I mean, I'm assuming you're just a little bit behind, Rides, but yeah. I have the key now. I'm gonna check these chests while I'm here. Now, to be fair, we've only been one-shot wiped by Warmech once so far. But I'm trying to play cautiously as though at any second we'll be killed by Warmech. So in general, I am trying to limit the amount of travel time between checks. That's why we're playing in a slightly more cautious setup, maybe. At least that's the idea. It's all good rides, yeah. It was indeed the Sages in Crescent Lake. I just got there at the same time as Stefan remembered. Aware +7? That's almost the vanilla. Is that the same chest it's normally in? That seems suspicious. Okay, I guess while we're here, there's 3 chests. You know, again, they could be a ribbon or something really nice. So we'll go check these real quick. And then we'll go to Melmond. And then we'll go... Well, we'll go to Provoca Melmond. And then from there, we'll go to Crescent Lake Lafane. There are 2 loose items, in case I haven't mentioned it in a while. So these chests are valuable, even though they're not incentivized, because not only can they have armor and weapons and all the normal stuff, but they could have my incentive progression. That Katana White Mage getting some work done there. Rock. We just need a weapon for rides now for his Black Mage form. Is there anything special you can equip the defense rides? What is going on? I never checked out the Black Mage stats. The Black Mage can equip Excalibur. Sadly, the Black Mage is not very good at magic. Maximum 5 slots per level. So we'll never have more than 5 out of 5 for any level magic. But I forgot to check Black Mage, yeah. A little bit of luck. Excalibur. Well, keep that in mind. If we find, we can have a white mage katana, a Black Mage Excal, or mass, yeah, Excal. Anyone can use Massa. That isn't a Black Mage. I don't know what to call it then. Blursid class, this is so much fun. It's new, so I don't remember to check it very well, but definitely fun. Should I, while we have money and we're in the location, buy steel +3? The answer is no. It's heavy. It's gonna lower our evade. It's gonna raise our absorb. So, chainmail, what I said, 15 plus 18 is 33. So it's 33 currently with no penalty to weight. Steel is, Iron's 15, or sorry, chain is 15, iron is like 25 or 28. Somewhere in the high 20s. Steel's got to be at least 35, I think. So say it was 35. Steel +3 would be 41 total. And we would have... Steel is also very heavy, so the +3 would reduce the weight a little, but not to 0. So we'd lose some evasion, and we'd go to 41 from 33. So +8 absorb for maybe 10 penalty. Sure, that's what fighters do, I guess. He's been carrying around that extra silver armor for a while anyway. Okay, let's see. I mean, worst case scenario, I throw 7 grand down the drain, right? 51, 58. That's a lot of evasion gone. I don't know if that's worth... That was much heavier than I was expecting. We lost 27% evasion for 7 absorb. No, that's not worth it. Maybe someone think it's worth it. I don't. If I had not found the chain +9, maybe. But chain +9 weighs essentially nothing, so. Okay, we're sailing again. We're gonna go to Crescent Lake / Lefane to turn in our slab. And that'll give us another item. It might be the floater, and then we're off. We have a sea mech. I don't want to fight sea mechs right now. Other than that, I guess we could go to Dwarf Cave. Where was that? I don't think we found Dwarf Cave yet, did we? No. Normally you'd have Dwarf Cave by now. We've got Titan's Tunnel, Melman, Northwest, Temple of Fiends, Corneria, Lefane. Yeah. Other than that, for chests, with lock chests, we've got... Well, okay, hold on, before we go. Elfland Castle is down this way. I probably should have waited till I have the herb to come back, but what if the floater was here and I sailed right by it? Wouldn't that be just the worst? With Entrance Randomizer, the floater is even more valuable than usual, because usually there's basically no way to ever get to Sarda's Entrance or Titan's West, in addition to all the Cardia Isles, Gaia, and Lefane, so there's a lot of extra places to go. Well, I wouldn't say it was a big win, but it also didn't take too long, so... Okay, so... Lock chest-wise, Undiscovered Dwarf, and Marsh. That's all that's left. We're going to Crescent. If there's nothing in Crescent Lefane, next up is Onrak, which is 50-50 to be Provoca. Either that or Provoca is landlocked in a mountain that requires an airship, which is always fun. It's kind of interesting playing without ever being able to, like, save on the map. And also not having the big risk of dying. Usually, you know, if you get wiped, you lose all your progress, but we actually don't, so it's definitely a different style. Oh. Wait, what? It was Astos all along? 1,000 years pretending to be a Lefanish? The dark Lefane Astos hiding here. He had the loot all along. That one caught me off guard. We have a poem though after that, a musical poem. I guess that's my Lefane check. So that doesn't help us at all at the moment, but there you go. So yeah, off to Onrak. That's everything on the southern continents we can do. There's nothing else, I'm pretty sure. So now we can go to Castle Ordeal's entrance, Waterfall entrance, and I'm going to test out that Volt, which should work really good here. Or we'll just kill everything first. It is instant death, so on ocean enemies, that should work really well, because they're going to be weak to it. It's a level 8 instant death spell that's electric element, so how good is that? Depends on how many things are weak to lightning. I went the wrong way again. This happens all the time. Traveling to Onrak by sail is, not my strongest suit. Oh, there was a key item I was supposed to buy. Does anyone remember what it was and where it was? I feel like it was a rod, and it might have been in Elf Crescent Lake. But that's a guess at this point. It's probably... Well, Melmon didn't have an item shop. It wasn't in Corneria. I think it had to be in Elfland Crescent Lake. And I just didn't... I forgot about it and then didn't have money. Well, cabins for healing. You got all your Pokemon sorted. Well, congrats. Okay, unfortunately on-rack was on-rack. Biggest disappointment of my day. There's nothing we can do here. That means, I believe, Pravoka is landlocked on top of a mountain. Cure level 4. Nah. Cry 7. Single target ice damage. Not the worst, but not worth the money right now. We can get another red mage, but I think I'm happy with my party comp for the moment. I think the only job we haven't seen anyone take is a thief. Oh, I guess I should reassign some of these, right? We've done some class changing. There we go. Slightly rearranged party. Some Frigators. Oof! Oh no! The white mage down! White mage down! We only have regular life now. Well, that's better than no life. Yep. Frost Gator's definitely not messing around. Okay. Frost Gators have always punched hard. Okay. Waterfall will not go down easy. I need to buy some houses, as it turns out. Hold on. I think I forgot to add that on-rack is on-rack to the tracker. It's very important that we know that on-rack is still on-rack. Alright, waterfall is earth. I'm not going to do this right now, because I don't have a rod. Also, Earth Cave is something, and I didn't mark it. It was probably a Cardia treasure, I'm pretty sure. Earth Cave and Titans East were both dead ends, so those are done. And Waterfall is Earth Cave. Okay, we'll save that one. I mean, there could be progress in there, I guess. I don't have a lot of choices left. We're going to want to buy that key item. So we'll go to Castle Ordeals. And from there, it's a fairly easy trip back to Elfland, where I believe we'll be buying the rod. And with the rod, going back to Earth Cave will make more sense. But hopefully whatever we need is here. And with no chime, we can't get into Mirage, and there's nowhere else to go, really. Can't really save, haha. Marsh. Well, okay, we have an exit spell, so it's not the worst. Silence and dark. Try not to get boned, but this is going a little bit poorly. I like the Marsh Cave with the Castle Ordeals color set, actually. It's got the Castle Ordeals black and white gray tile, which seems really nice for a Marsh Cave, actually. Alright, we'll get some quick treasure. There's that house for some MP recovery. Alright, enjoy lurk mode. Try not to get killed by war mechs at night. Highly recommend against it. They've been ambushing me all day. Hey, loose herb. Good. That's the wrong one. That's one of 2 loose items. So good catch. And exit. Use that house that we just picked up. Now we go to the big treasure room, and we do have the key, so we can full clear it. I did not mark off yet that Ordeals was Marsh, so just a second here. Tick that off the box. We're gonna skip this song. It's a little bit too singy for my taste. Blue Ankylo getting picky. Sorry, there's a rule on this channel about singing while I'm Let's Playing. Only I can sing. The FF6 OC Remix soundtrack is great, but they don't all fit for the Let's Play background music very well. An Iron Staff plus 9. Can black mages equip those? They sure cannot. Why would mages be able to equip stabs? I know, they're supposed to be like black belt weapons or something. It's weird, but it's always confused me that the mages can't even equip the staves. Yeah, monk only just doesn't make sense to me. Hey, some okay mans. Yeah, around these parts, mages use Excaliburs and katanas. It's true. Why do we need staves? Alright. We'll full clear. Kill a few bats on the way down. Guess we're killing this one. Killer rate! It probably won't work, but we'll try. I guess you've got a katana, so actually the rock's pretty good here. Ooh, we killer rated it. Actually, that went really well. Good job, team. Enjoy your experience. It's been a while since we got a level up. I'm not going to grind or anything, but good to know. You know, I wouldn't normally think gargoyles were the hardest thing to run from, being statues of rock, but apparently we're having a hard time. Probably the most useless weapon in the game. I would... yeah, maybe. Kind of feel like wooden nunchuck is up there, too. But I know it's sort of useful for a little while, kinda. What about Power Staff? The only value it has is that you can sell it. This is an empty room. Shouldn't be going in here. I'd have to think about what the worst weapon, the most useless weapon in FF1 really is. In the vanilla game, before patches. By the time you get a rune sword, a were sword, a dragon sword, you've probably had silver swords for hours. So they're all pretty bad. And they don't get any bonus damage against anything. Same thing with long swords. Only purchasable in Melmond. But by then you've had silver swords again for an hour. So that's pretty bad. What am I looking for? Exit. Okay. And we're going to tick that off the box as cleared. Okay, so what did I get in Marsh Cave? I got the herb, and I got a bottle, right? Yeah. Have we been to Gaia yet? No. So, Vanilla Gaia and Vanilla Lefane, one of which is Provoca, the other of which is Gaia. Gaia could be Vanilla, Lefane could be Provoca, I forgot about that. We definitely need to get an airship, though, to figure that out. So it's looking like we're gonna go buy a rod and then turn in at the Marsh Cave the herb, which sadly we just revisiting over and over and over again this time around, but I'm pretty sure this was the item shop anyway. Pretty sure. There we go. We do have a fair amount of money. Houses are pretty useful. Alright, so that's item shop item, rod collected. Nothing else to turn in at the moment besides the herb, so we'll do that. I might have enough money to buy some level 6 magic. Might be worth a stop. Oh yeah, that'd be pretty good. That'd be great! Well, we can learn wall at least. And I guess we'll pick up log. Lightning level 3 is not as good as lightning 3. Okay. I think it's faster to sail. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's faster to walk to Marsh Cave from Elfland or to sail around the south to this river and walk down. I guess it depends on where you're going after Marsh Cave. I think the round trip would favor this one, but like the idea is we don't want to go back to Elfland anyway. We want to go somewhere else. Look at that. Volt 8 wiping an entire party of fish monsters. You do have to go pretty far up the coast to get docked on this side. I don't know. It's probably faster to walk, actually. Just like in number of steps. Unless you know the enemies are really bad, you probably should just walk it. Like, if land monsters are really terrible, then take the sea, but otherwise, probably should walk it. That does open up another check. Oxyale there from Elf. Not Matoya. So we have an on-rack at on-rack, which is good because either way we were headed that direction. Because we need to go to the waterfall to get to Earth. So we're either clearing Earth entirely at this point, or we're getting something in on-rack with the Oxyale. So I guess that's good. We don't have deep towns or anything, so there's no risk of Provoca being beneath on-rack. Which would be kind of funny, to be honest. You can, I think I added it to the YouTube side. There should be a roll dice command, actually. I know the Twitch side has it at the very least. Where you can just be like, roll, exclamation point, roll, space, number. Can't remember if I added that to the YouTube bot yet. Alright. To the on-rack lands. We have a lot of things to do. An hour 40. This is definitely slower than the last seed, which is not great, because it's getting a little bit late, but I did not expect this flag set to go slower than the last one, but it's just the seed. You never know. You never know what you're going to get. And we got imps with Scorch. And no magic. I would say, for the most part, the Dragon Warrior mode hasn't really made it much harder. Yeah, most of the minigames have around a 5-minute cooldown. I figure that was fair for not spamming. Okay, let's see where this leads us. Just straight to Matoya. Alright, well, we don't have the crystal yet, so it does not help me much. But I'll tick it off on locations and check some chests. There's still one loose item. Also, Matoya's tile set looks pretty nice. Ice 1 staff. So, casting Ice 1, not very valuable. It's also -4. Not getting great weapons recently. Okay, well, we've got exactly one place to go, and this is it, I think. This will have to lead to the airship. I don't think there's any other option. It has to be either the floater or a fetch quest item that leads to the floater. Like, we could get the crystal here, maybe the crown, but not much else. Oh yeah, I gotta remember that rock actually can kill things. It's unusual that your white mage would have a katana, of course. Fanatic's Tower is not as scary? I guess it's mostly scary your first time, because you're probably not prepped for magic only. It's the Magi Master that really throws you off guard, though. Hope you like them Ultimas. Some anti-rub gloves. There you go, Robert. I think we're going to need you to wear those. Some anti-rub gloves. That's mandatory equipment for this chat. Yeah, well, Life 3 you normally don't have super early, right? So, if you've already got all the best magic, Magi Tower is not so bad, but if you go in there kind of early when you get the airship, because, you know, you have to walk past it to take the ship over to get the airship. So it's like just taunting you. You should go back here. And if you go there right away, you're doomed. Alright, well, first floor, nothing super exciting. Let's recharge and dive. Uh-oh. Earth Mech is out to get us. We managed to dodge him again. The Screaming Winds. Did they change that in the remakes? I mean, Super Nintendo had great sound design, so if they cut some of that out, that'd be unfortunate. Okay, Earth is being about as garbage as always. Lots of work for a few chests that rarely have anything worth your time. With, of course, trap tiles that are punishing, just like the old Earth Elementals. Well, let's use some heal potions here. We do have, you know, Life 2 available, but try to save that for Vampire mode and Wizard mode. You would have killed the nachos? Yeah. They're tasty for sure. But they're almost one-shotting people. And seeing as they can almost one-shot people, I'm going to say trying to get out of there fast is maybe the preference for now. Earth Cave is more of an endurance test. Getting a bunch of experience on your way down is not really the objective most of the time. It's about survival more than growth. Because, you know, ambush wizards. Now, Scorch isn't the worst, but classic. If their next skill is bad, we're gonna have a real rough time. Let's throw down some time on them as we go. Okay, well, we do have heal spells. We don't always have to use potions. Ooh, a power staff. Oh, wouldn't that be awesome if our mage could equip a new weapon that has a lot of power? He can! Hooray! One of the staves he can equip is the power staff. And I was smack talking it earlier. It's not very good on its own, but with +8, I mean, hey. +8 makes anything good. It's no X-Cal, but for now. So Rides, although he's gone to sleep probably, or fallen asleep, now has a very powerful stick to whack things. Yeah, remember that getting one-shot deal? Dem's nachos. Pretty brutal ambush, just killing Rides before he hit his prime. Just got him that cool stick and immediately struck down by the greasy nacho. Alright, but vampires, right? Dead in one shot. The old, hello vampire, goodbye vampire. And that's what we needed. Hiding here all along, the floater behind. I didn't even need the rod, technically. Could have gone down here and picked that up earlier. We'll keep this one with some singing. But while we're here, we'll keep diving and kill a fiend. You know, maybe before 2 hours are passed. Maybe. Not looking forward to Warmax. Some Sabre. What else we got? Potions. Boring old swords. Nothing super grand. And we'll do the old warp trick to reset that level. One more treasure room and then off to our first fiend. Airship has vocals? This one sure does. Unrunnable punks. You're the only one I know I love you. All airship music has vocals when Blue sings it. Alright, level 15, starting to get up there, a little bit higher levels. No real reason to try to delay or rush the promotion on this seed. Fighter starts with Night Magic at the beginning anyway, so it didn't really change anything there. I guess if you had a Thief, maybe, but Thieves. The Love Boat, it's definitely got that theme there. Alright, are we good for this? I don't know. I sure don't have a lot of magic on that red mage. Alright, he couldn't learn much. We need to get him promoted to learn some actual spells. Of course, it's the hardest of the fiends. Alright. We gonna wall up. And we don't have a lot of options here early on, do we? We do have Saber. Okay, so you can Saber up. You can also Saber, interestingly. Just haven't really thought about, like, boss killing spells. Let's get fast up before people start dropping. And we'll have the White Mage wall. We don't have any... Why did I buy wall 7? I've got wall 8. I'm silly. Yeah, we don't have any Invis or Fog at the moment. So... Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Okay. Good turn order. Wall comes up first before Tiamat can do anything. Some buffs. Some more buffs. Charm hit through the wall effect. So that was kind of annoying. We did not get Saber off. We've got everyone fasted. We cannot cast Lock yet. We really don't have a whole lot of options for rides here. I mean, Time Magic will do some damage. And with Wall up, we can Fade. Or we can take a swing with the fasted Katana +4. Alright, 7 hits, 241. Good start with Ice Sword. Time does 150. Katana does 190. 5 hits, 194. It is definitely more of a DPS race this time. We don't have a lot of healing magic available at all. We'll toss out some heal 5s to counteract the Ice 4s at least. 4 hits, 155 from the Duke. 103 from Dark? Oh, Bin Dark. That's Mirror. Tim does 88. Not great. I don't think we're going to kill Tiamat with electric damage or electric element. But I am going to keep spamming heals. A little bit scared on this fight. 3 hits, 110 from Duke. Another 150 from Time 7. 5 hits, 267. We're getting there with one of those Ice Swords. I think we're going to take a turn to do a double heal here and Saber up even more. Maybe find out if Kill 8 would work, which would be funny. And more heal 5s. Oh, Kill 8 just killed her. Alright, goodbye Tiamat. She was probably under 300 HP, so, or whatever number it is. But yeah, cool. One down. So that's great. Next up, Floater. Assuming we can get there. Final ship travel of the run. 2 hours in. That Tiamat was not too bad. Definitely could have been ruder. We're gonna go west and then north. Double map wrap. So from the airship, we'll want to check Sarda's entrance, Titan's West entrance, and then off to Gaia and Lefane's entrance for the last 2 towns. One of which has to be Provoca, the other is Gaia. Gaia has an immediate turn-in for us. And Provoca also has an immediate turn-in from the pirates. So we need, for go mode at this point... Well, of course, we need to find the rest of the Fiend dungeons, but they should be open. We'll probably need the Chime, and obviously we've got the Cube. We've got the loot. Where am I? Too far north. I obviously would like to promote. Be kind of helpful in this run. But mostly just Chime plus Fiend access for go mode. It's just Fiend access. Whatever requires whatever we need. It could be anything. It's possible Sarda and Titan West are 2 Fiend dungeons, right? So yeah, okay, so Sarda is ocean or seaside. We'll come back here in a minute. I don't want to do this at this exact second, but that's good to know. Also, let me just check off the waterfall. Earth is finished. Okay. Oh, the waterfall's also been cleared. Okay. So then next entrance, that's 1 Fiend, 2 more to find. This is just a dead end, so that's a quick knockoff. Titan's West is a empty treasure. Obviously cleared automatically. Okay, next up some towns. And we've got a whole bunch of entrances on the Cardia Isles for potential dungeons. Where am I going here? That was waterfall. Blue Ankylo's lost. Been playing Final Fantasy for too long. Can't remember where he's flying. Okay, Provoca. Come on, magic. Also, just in case, we could get a fighter now, if we don't want to have a red mage. There's still no ribbons, either. Okay, white level 2 is pretty bad. Nothing here really good at all. I'll just buy one spell, just for sake, to say I have it. Black magic level 2. Ice 7 is going to be good. Can the red mage learn it? Thankfully, yes. So that's one of our highest damage sweepers. And at least we finally have some low-level sweepers to help speed up hard dungeons. I'm just going to clear out some of our garbage weapons while we're here. We definitely want to hold on to the saber swords. We do not need to hold on to dragon sword or ice 1 sword or staff. That's pretty weak. We don't need... We can't even equip the iron staff, so that's completely wasted. Saber and rune sword, all garbage. And that katana plus 4 is pretty good. Okay. So I'd say the magic was reasonable. We got some ice 7 out of it. That'll help right now for some pirates. I believe we'll just sweep them pretty quick. We've got 3 level 7 damage spells coming up. And enough armor to not get immediately killed, although we're certainly taking some damage. Oof. Buffed up pirates are definitely no pushovers. The guide, or the randomizer says they're like level 6 fighter strength. I would say they're stronger than a level 6 fighter by my estimation. I guess they get randomized stats from the randomizer like the scaling stats too, so. Massa -3 from the pirates. Well, it might not be what you were asking for, but it's what you got. 65, 108 versus... Wow. It does 3 more damage and less 9% hit rate than the ice plus 9. That's just barely better than an ice sword. And at certain thresholds, it's actually weaker. Ooh, baby! Gold ring, gold bracelet plus 9. Opal armor plus 4 is pretty good. Opal helmet plus 4. Yeah. We're definitely gonna buy those. Not enough money for 3, but I will take what we can get. So, cloth plus 9 was a great start, make no mistake. But having 42 absorbed with just 1 gold bracelet. Solid. So I don't think the anti-rub -7 gloves are really going to help. I don't think the Charm 4 helmet is going to help. My fighter is actually missing a shield, by the way. We've got gloves, helmet, and armor. And we can buy opal helmets here, right? So if I want those, after I get promoted, I can just come back. So let's clear up some more stuff. We need some money. Charm 4 hat. We're not going to get enough, I don't think. Yeah, we're going to sell that hat. Kind of crazy how low on armor we are, really. Alright, well, I guess until we get another 20 grand, Yeah. Okay, just remember Pravoka's got really good gold bracelets for later. It's very unlikely the mages will have anything better unless the Opal also rolls cap. This is Gaia Pravoka. Okay. And we had a mass out of here, so no progression items. Okay. I guess I'll heal up at them in. So we're definitely going to take the walk down to Lefane, which will actually be Gaia. We've already got the bottle, so we'll only have to make the trip once, maybe. Depends on, you know, shops, but... We can't get into Mirage Tower yet, but we've got all the Cardia Isle checks after this. We do have the mermaids available on the top of C. We could have gone and ran up there when we walked by, I suppose. But I wanted to get some towns out of the way. A little bit more magic attack options seems like a good idea. Alright, so level 7 black magic, gas 6. So that's a high damage poison attack, I think. And fade 8. Ooh, baby. So there's our non-elemental white sweeper at the same power level as the original fade. So we might want to come back here with more money later on. Armor shop. Well, I did say I needed a shield, so there you go, Duke. Finally found you a shield. Only silver +2, but hey, take what we can get. Oh, there's our silver hammer, -9. Not that we matter. Not that that matters. We've long since surpassed the silver hammer in the age of katana. Ah, Twitch bots. Alright. Level 8 white. Holy 6 is not as good as Fade 8. I think Holy is single target, whereas Fade is multi-target. Of course, Ruse is nice. Oops. And then there's our Fast. Magic Missile, I think, is single target, non-elemental, instead of Nuke, basically. Obviously, Fast is good, but we've got Fast 5 already, which is fair. I don't know what the difference is, to be honest. Maybe Fast 6 is multi-target, and Fast 5 is single target? I don't know. Hard to have two spells that do the same thing. We could get a black belt again if you want to change backgrounds. Crystal! So that's a Matoya turn in now. Where was Matoya? I'm pretty sure I've seen it. On-Rack. Which is... It's the On-Rack dungeon, which is actually at Pravoka. Okay. We could chase that down. One of the caves in Cardia Island is Dwarf Cave. We do not have TNT or Adamant, though, so we go to Matoya's first. Yeah. Because it's relatively likely that we get something that leads us to a dwarf turn-in from Matoya. And then we'll save Dwarf Cave after that. There is still... That was not the one. Hold on. Pravoka's Melmond. We could still buy level 5 magic, right? Sure. Let's have a look at level 5 magic while we're here. I completely forgot what it was. Feels like this seed has gone on for ages. Harmate. Sure. And maybe Invis 3? I don't know. A-Rub might be worth it. It's just anti-death. Kind of middle-of-the-road black magic, too. Halt 8. I think Rock is single target, Ice 4 is multi-target, Bolt is single target. So this is not like a great selection of damage. Kind of odd. Okay, where was Onrak? Onrak, oh, of course, was Onrak. The last place I would ever think to look at it. Oh yeah, we'll definitely kill a Warmech before the end, don't worry. Whenever we do Warmech Unleashed, by the time we get to the end game, once we, oftentimes around when you get promoted, give or take, kind of in the level 20s, suddenly killing them is not quite so crazy, but I have no ribbons, right? So we have no status protection, and I know that he's got a multi-target high damage gas attack, like first in his spell script. So, I'm not in a huge rush to deal with that, with 0 protection from poison. But if we get like a... If we were to get a chance to strike first on him, maybe? Okay, well if we know where Bahamut was, we can now promote. Thank you. I think we have... Yeah, with Wall 8, we could get poison protection up first round. We just can't do it on an ambush or if he goes quickly and kills raids in one hit. And because we can't save, I'm less tempted to just test my luck and lose half my gold. Although I should probably die soon to save it, because otherwise I'm going to hit the reset button accidentally and lose everything we've done. Let's not do that. That would be real bad. Alright, so Cardia Isles must have all the Fiend Dungeons, Dwarf Cave, and Bahamut. Which one will be which? Well, the last two. So Volcano... Oh no, we haven't been to Mirage yet. That's still locked. But, okay, Volcano right here. Alright, this was Grassy, and this is Volcano. $66 damage with the Power Staff. There we go. Also, now that we're getting a reasonable amount of fetch quest items in, we will be able to gain, like, grind XP a lot quicker, thanks to the modifier. Okay, Dwarf Cave, not as valuable yet. A Saber 4 Axe, though. So that's the light axe, but it's significantly nerfed. But Saber 4 is a nice self-buff. That's probably better than the Power Glove in terms of how much it gives you, because that's the second tier of Saber Spell. The first Saber Spell might be kind of vanilla, but this is an upgraded Saber. Bad Glove. Alright, basically nothing in the Dwarf Armory. So tiny Cardia is Dwarf Cave for future reference. I can't save, so we're just gonna have to walk over to Swamp and see what it is. That's our promotion. Good timing. Not the right island, but hey, we just finally got the tail, so I'm glad we found it right after. So get excited, a little bit of hype for the new sprites we're going to upgrade into. You are now warriors worthy of your additional armor. There we go. So, let's get out of here. The white mage has exit, of course. And is there any weapons to equip? Not at the moment. Is there any armor to equip? Opal Glove -8. No, we've got no preset weapons or armor ready to go. I know there's places to buy some Opal helmets and stuff, so if we want to go back to shop, we can get better armor for the knight at the very least. So if in case you're wondering, our red mage is now an archer instead of a red wizard. Oh, I forgot about Ice Cave. Yeah, that's a incentive item there. Might need to do that. Our black mage is now a summoner, and our white mage is a beastmaster, I think, technically. All fun Final Fantasy V jobs. Hey, our deals. We may as well do this while we're here. It shouldn't take too long. And we still don't have the final Fiend dungeon. I guess it's like 50-50. There's one more Cardia Isle, and then there's the Mirage Tower. And YouTube has decided not to play music anymore, because why would it just keep playing music while I'm playing my game? Plus 1 Blue Ankylo point every time YouTube stops playing music. I think I've been here before, so we could have reset back, or could have warped back a layer. You know, Sorcerers with Stinger, way better than Sorcerers with Trance. Yeah, we're way back here. Alright, so the first 2 on this big room were incorrect. Seems likely the 3rd one or the 4th one are probably the way to the end. So, there's only a couple more chances left. Overall, pretty good run through our ordeal. That was backwards, so we warp and go all the way to the other end. Sorcerers. Thanks. At least they don't have Death Touch, right? Oh, I want to double check if we had any changed malices. I still don't think we get... I don't think any of the bonuses or malices change when you promote ever. Just trying to keep an eye on it. Oh yeah, that -1 hit percent per level on Red Mage. We're getting to the point where that's going to sort of matter a little bit. His DPS is going to not keep up quite as much. I could have equipped the defense sword, whatever I had there. I think I sold it. No, we never got the defense sword. We got other stuff. But defense or Excal can go to our Black Mage, maybe. This should be the last one. The second last one. Yeah. This could be a good grind if they're not too scary. I think they're weak to ice, maybe? So, you know, we got a couple of those. Definitely ice does some damage anyway. The Opera's perfect for FF1, right? Right? Maybe we'll take a couple Chimera battles. They seem pretty decent. If they do anything scary, we're out of here, but... Strike first and high damage is a bit annoying, but... We do have life spells and the like. And I have lots of ice spells. And these are giving me, what, 4,000 XP? 5,600? Yeah, let's just get to, like, level 20, 21. And then we'll move on. It shouldn't take very long. I should be healing, of course, between battles. If we didn't have 2 high-level ice casters, this would be a bad idea, I think, but... Yeah. We'll do 1 more to get to level 21, theoretically. Yeah. Oh, there's only 3 of them. Discount. That's almost the right answer, I think, Tim. Can't remember what I typed in for that one, but something like that, I think. Pro Cape plus 9. I think those were on sale somewhere. I should go back and buy them. That's pretty good. Have we seen those before? Because that's an extra 17 defense. See you later, Tim. A lock hammer. So that gives us some boss potential there. Lowering their evasion. I don't even want to see what the trap... we'll see what the trap tile is. Just some trolls. Trolly, trolls. Actually, very tanky trolls. Like 400 HP. Alright, but then we officially cleared the ordeals the proper way. I feel a little bit guilty sometimes when we skip that out. Alright, let's go check that off my list. Ordeals is clear. Do I want to clear ice while we're here? I mean, what did I get out of there? What was in the chest? I just clicked on it. I did open it, right? Thor's hammer, right? So we got just a random Thor's hammer out of, not really the kind of item I wanted, but fair. Okay. Unless I really forgot what happened there, that was just a hammer. Not a progression item. I guess we'll do ice while we're here. It's another key item, and I'm probably feeling more and more like I'm going to need to get that chime. Alright, I said I would do it. This is it's gonna hurt if we get murdered here. Okay, buff up my fighters a bit, get some status protection on the team that has no ribbons. Get everyone hasted. And do I want more sabering? It's hard to know. I think I'll do some more sabering this round. I should give the Saber 4 axe to the Knight, because the Red Mage can just cast it. That would be slightly better, probably. There's not a lot of other buffs. We don't have any defensive buffs really at all, other than the wall. Or attempting to status affect the boss, which is not going to happen. Well, we have Invis 3. Alright. Mirror gets killed in a single attack. Not great. Yeah, the problem is I don't have any way to stack evasion or armor. We can survive the gas now. Let's see. Duke does 421. Maybe we'll have a chance. I think I gotta just go for trying to get the fighter invisible so he doesn't get one shot. It's 249, not great. I don't think we're missing very much anymore though, so lock is not really what's needed. I don't think the robot is actually weak to lightning, although that would be kind of funny. We could try halt. I bet you it's like a power word though, and it might as well just try kill at that point, hoping that it's low HP. 319 damage. Kill 8 did not work. A little bit of healing in there. More mech does not kill my white mage instantly. Throw some time magic on it. Throw some more healing down. Throws a meteor at us, but not the worst we've ever taken. Tim rides, uses Tim to do a little bit of damage. Duke is missing again. Changes my crybaby attack, does nothing. That's an instant death ice, I think. 8 hits, 284. I think it's going to be worth another saber. I wish I had temper. We do not. I'll try Halt, who knows. And I will use the last Invis to try to keep Duke alive. Swirl, very powerful, non-elemental. Rides goes down. It's looking more and more dire every turn. Try to keep the fighter White Mage alive. 8 hits, 361. It's a bit better. I sure wish I'd given him the better item magic for Saber there. It seems like that would have made a big difference. Alright, Duke dodges the War Mech and kills it! We have gained 41,000 gold and experience. The 2 surviving Light Warriors gain 5 levels. Not bad at all for Duke and Rock. Not great for the other ones, but... Okay, let's get out of here for a second and use a house. That was definitely borderline, but technically a win. So there you go. I really think we need some invisibility spells to make that possible in a more safe scenario. Wall was good, but it also punches really hard. And we're really low on invis, so... Oh, I gotta move that axe around. Gotta remember. Okay, we want the better buffing free one there. Actually, I'll send the other self-buffer to the White Mage with a katana. They're less likely to end up doing the cycle of self-buffing, but it's like an emergency if everyone else is dead. And then the big buff goes to the guy with the massa. Seems fair. But yeah, we've still got 0 ribbons. I don't know if I've seen pro rings for sale. I think I may have. I think they were kind of expensive and like -5, so it was low priority. Let's do the cool ice cave trick. Because I can. Alright. There's our reason to head back to Dwarf Cave. Some adamant. But I'm going to keep clearing chests down here if I can. Looks like we're fighting a sentry. They can punch really hard. But they should be weak to lightning. Super evasion and defense. But actually low HP. Alright, good job. Katana takes him out with rock. Slicing up a really tough robot. Not quite as Warmech, but it's like Warmech, the Warmech beta. Sadly, no good gear yet. We've got 8 chests down here, and then 5 more upstairs, or 6 down here, 5 upstairs. Bunch of garbage armor, some potions, some money. The literal air is trying to kill us. Alright, downstairs ice, pretty bad. Okay, attacking the mage seems to have been a bit of a mistake. Come on, guys. Yeah, just finish him off. Some white Ds. Let's try to get out of here. A 972 on the gamble. That should be illegal. The minimum bet is supposed to be 100, so I don't know what the Ankylobot is doing. I gotta double check that script one of these days. An Ice 4 staff. It's something, I don't know. It's not high enough level to do very much damage, though. Silver Axe. And that's it. Ice Cave is done, Cave. We even killed a Warmech down there, so big win there. And then before we leave, we need to check this last island, which we haven't been to yet. Oh, I forgot to mark on my tracker that Lefane was Gaia. Let me just clean that up here. And just random treasure chests. Perhaps even the vanilla room, actually. Pretty sure this was the original Forest Isle treasure. Dragon treasure. Hey, ribbons are really good, by the way. We got our first ribbon. It's +9. So, yeah. Pro rings, however, are garbage. So the problem with that is Duke, our fighter, has to wear non-ribbon equipment to get his status protection. Alright, well let me just tick this off. So yeah, we are need to go to Mirage. Mirage is going to be a vanilla Mirage, actually. I think it's guaranteed. Cardia Forest was treasure. I forgot to check off Cardia Swamp. Hold on. Did I miss that one? I think this was Volcano, and I just know Volcano was grass. I'm not fighting you, Warmech. Ow, ow. Stop it! I'm glad we got a ribbon to help keep us alive from Warmech gassing. We'll buy more houses next time we find a town. Okay, yeah, right. I just never put this in the tracker here. This is Bahamut. Okay, so all we're actually missing is Mirage Tower, which means Mirage Tower is at Mirage Tower, locked by the chime, which means we do need that for go mode. Okay, so we did a lot of running around. We can go to the Dwarf Cave. We can do Volcano. That's it. We actually don't have a whole lot unlocked. And Dwarf Cave is really not very far away, so that's a clear next step. We returned the crystal for Matoya, right? So that's done. Never got the ruby. Don't have the TNT yet, but maybe the dwarves were just hoarding it. Ah, it's a Cure 4 sword. Well, technically that's actually a defense sword, which means we do have someone that can equip it other than the knight. And 3450 versus 4067. I guess it's better. We'll stick with that for now. Okay, it's only Cure 4, but that's an option for our rides, the Black Mage. He can now heal people a little bit. Alright, where do we go from here? There's one loose item. It's probably in the Volcano. I want to do a little bit of shopping first. I want to get a gold bracelet for Mirror, because they're real good. And I want to see if I can find the Pro Capes. I think I saw them for sale, and I just forgot. Well, we didn't have the money back in the day, so let's just do a quick recap of armor shops. Definitely not here. All the towns are actually towns, so it's not going to be hard to find them. Unlike the last one with the floor shuffler. Pro rings, ouch, yeah. Yeah, I did know they were -8, I just didn't want to buy any. Okay, Provoca is Melmond, but Melmond still has armor. I mean, I feel like I saw these, but maybe I'm crazy. I could be wrong. Onrak does not have any. Melmond is Elfland. Elfland's probably the next best chance, yeah. If they're not here, then I'm probably crazy. Alright, see you later, Stefan. Thanks for hanging out. It is going pretty late tonight, that's for sure. Definitely a longer run than I was expecting. There it is. Pro Cape +9. I don't think I had the money the first time I came here, but I definitely forgot to come back. Alright, Pro Cape. Oh, yeah, wrong person. It's very likely the Pro Capes are better than the Silver Shield +2. So we probably want to upgrade that as well. Yeah, way better. Alright, now if we find like an Aegis shield that's decent, that gives us status protection. And we would probably take that over the Pro Cape on the Knight. Alright, that's all for Elfland. I know we need to do some magic shopping again as well at some point. Because the Red Wizard couldn't learn half the spells we wanted first time through. Okay, what did we want him to learn from level 4? We've got Fade, Exit, Life. Life was like the big hope. There we go. We can't learn Fade even as a Red Wizard, which is annoying. A level 4 white spell that a Red Wizard can't learn at all. Fast 8 is... That's 2 casters of Fast 8. So that's very likely to get popped off. He can't learn... We're not going to really need Warps very badly anymore. Fade would have been good, but... I guess we'll go for Exit if he can learn it. Okay. Okay, so we got another Life 7 caster. That's good. Which is Life 2. So we got 2 full lives and 3 Life 1 casters. That's a fair number of charges. Okay. That means we need to stop by Provoke a Shop, which is Gaia. Oh, I hope there wasn't anything super important at the actual Gaia, which is in fact all the way at Lefane, because that'll take me another 5 minutes of backtracking. I know there was magic. Oh, jeez, this is going to be a lot of backtracking this episode. I'm hoping that there was something at this armor shop that was worth revisiting. It's not like I took notes. Yeah, there it is. Okay, gold bracelet and opal +4. Opal +4 has got to be better than chain +9. There's no way. And it's got lightning protection. I mean, I'll take the dragon armor if we get it, but I can buy this. So for numbers 68, 65 versus... Yeah. That's +17 absorb and -2 evade. So totally no surprise there. We also have an iron helmet. And that can definitely get upgraded. Iron +5 should not compete with opal +4. And at this point, with enough absorb, we're going to ditch the gauntlet and accept your fate to always have a pro ring equipped, which is going to weigh you down with basically no bonus to absorb. It's just +1 absorb, maybe not even that, and minus like 8 evade, but it does give him some death protection, which I think is more important. If we could find like a fire shield or an ice shield, I would probably throw those on to give some more element if we don't get the dragon armor. And then I could buy pro rings for mirror and rides to get death protection before ribbons. We might find white or black shirts. But honestly, their absorb is pretty good. 59 is nothing to worry about. Okay, they'll check the magic shop while we're here. Please get out of the way, sir. Right, level 2 white magic was trash, so that's why we didn't buy any. And level 2 black magic was basically just ice. So that's the only reason to go here. Okay. Volcano then. We've got Sea Shrine. We'll do that. That's got more treasure. Well, even, I guess. I'd rather do the Sea Shrine. I forgot. You know, we've got lots of... We've only got one orb lit, and it's over 2.5 hours in. It's kind of crazy how slow we're going here, but... Oh, well, we know where everything is now. We need to get the chime. It would be very beneficial to get us another ribbon or two if possible, and what else would we like? An Excalibur would be cool. Bunch of money for all the spells we didn't buy at level 7 and 8. There's a few things, I guess. A Cure 3 staff. That's even less powerful healing. Oh, unrunnable ghosts. Alright, alright. That's how you want to play. They're going to resist ice. But not time. And certainly not fade. And definitely not harm 8. But they're pretty tanky, over 260 HP. Not very accurate. Duke dodged a lot there. Alright, looks like ghosts, maybe not the worst thing ever. Which is nice, because they're unrunnable, which is spooky. Another war mech. This is, alright, we're gonna do it again. I believe. I don't know why I believe, but we get a first strike. Blue Ankylo can do it. I need the money. This guy gives you like 40 grand all on his own, one fight. It won't take too long. Okay, let's see how this goes. Heal up a little, make sure everyone's topped up as much as you can. Continue sabering a couple turns. Gas comes out. We can heal through that. Lock pops it. I think I'm going to do one more round of sabers and lock and heals, and then we switch to attack mode. Duke survives, takes 431. Maybe I should put some invisibilities on our front runner. If he goes down, our DPS is going to take a big nosedive. Okay, 500 damage. Good start. Mirror takes 750 and is dead. So again, Mirror is probably not going to survive this one. This war mech does hit pretty hard. Six hits, 485. We are hitting it well. But, like I said, it's no joke. Tries the ink. The greasy wheel attack. 10 hits, 1,000 damage. Duke finishes off our second war mech. Survivors, enjoy your experience. Mirror, unfortunately, has had absolutely no chance to survive one of these war mechs. Although he's got 59 absorb, that has not helped him at all when the war mech decides to punch. Alright, well, flame armor was not very well. It's only -4, so that belief that we would get fire armor basically sunk down to the bottom of the ocean. Why would a flame armor be any good underwater? It's all salty anyway. That's a loose chime. That's what we needed, and it was not even incentivized. Just in a random chest. Besides, And incentivize TNT, which probably is going to lead to the crown, which is going to lead to like a ribbon or something. Okay. So we are officially in go mode, for those of you that care about that sort of thing. I'm not the type of player that tends to rush things, though. A free opal armor, why not? Okay, so before we warp out, what I'd like to do is pick up the rest of the treasure in the previous floor. There's 3 chests to check. Are we prepared to go to Temple of Fiends with our current power? I don't know. I think 1 ribbon is definitely on the low end. And we need to finish Kraken off anyway, so we have to actually finish these dungeons. We can't just... The trick is, like, do we keep opening chests or do we just try to go fast? And it is almost 3 hours in. A Cure 1 shirt. That's either the black shirt or the white shirt. I think it had a -3 modifier though, so... Not as great as we may have hoped. $752 damage from Harm 8. Smoking that ghost. Yeah, Cure shirt -3. Not very good for the white mage. Maybe I should have held on to the flame armor just to give elemental protection, but I don't want to fight the war mech right now. I know we got another first strike, but I already killed one recently. Alright, let's save up. Well, not really save up, but heal up. And try to kill a Kraken. And I'm just going to keep opening treasure because there's not that many left in the water temple. So many war mechs down here. Ooh, big money chest. Very nice. I guess this fight is maybe worth the battle. I should be using Volt down here a bit more. It might be one-shotting enemies. Of course, the Gershark doesn't die to the insta-death lightning attack, but in theory, you know, it could have worked. I feel like our black mage is a little bit low on HP. Let me just double check. Yeah, -10 vitality. So actually, over time, a fairly significant penalty to HP as levels go up. That's like 2.5 HP per level missing. However, it doesn't really it doesn't whatever the word is. It doesn't round to the nearest 4, but because you gain 1 vitality per level up, it kind of works. You know, for a while there, you don't actually get the extra 1 half the time, give or take. But anyway, you know, we're level 20, so he's probably like 20 times 2.5 below what he'd normally have for HP, which is, you know, 50. That's not a ton, but if you're looking at the black mage going, why is his HP so sad? It's a malice. Okay, well, treasure-wise, this place was dump. Let's go kill the boss. Now, we've already killed Tiamat, so the strongest fiend's already been dealt with. Will we get Reverse Order Temple of Fiends? And we're hitting level 30 now. Here I am saying level 20. No, 30 levels times 2.5. That's even more of a penalty. More like missing out on 70 or so HP. Which would put him at, you know, in the 300s. Which is more what I would expect for this point in the game. I guess those War Mechs really did bump up our levels quite a lot. I'll definitely take one or two more before we finish this. Such juicy, juicy War Mechs. Okay, we'll kill this one. Try some Volt. So much for effective against water. Con man spell. Level 8 accuracy, like high accuracy level 8 spell that is supposedly boosted by enemies being weak to lightning. Doesn't even work once out of like 3 or something enemies in here. I guess also the disparity in HP. The Knight has 810. Thanks to Black Belt Vitality and plus 20 starting Vitality, that's basically plus 5 HP per level up every time, and then better Vitality growth. And also, Knights have great magic defense growth, so we're already over 100, so missing the ribbon's not even that bad. Yeah, Duke Nukem's looking good. Red Mage, suffering a little bit here. Some of his malices are a little bit rude. Rise is just holding out hope for that X-Cal, but obviously limited by spell slots very significantly, which is kind of annoying. Alright, we got a underwater carry. I'm guessing we don't need to worry about this one too much. We get our buff off before we swing. And Katana, 2 hits, 120. Ice Sword, 5 hits, 139. Massa, 6 hits, 187. Probably should have put a wall up, I guess. As is always the truth. Whatever, we'll just keep swinging. I believe in you guys. 5 hits, 18 damage. 7 hits, 145. And 10 hits, 343. Okay. Not super effective. She's got Dark level 2. Wow. Penalized for not putting wall up. Everyone's been blinded. But does it really matter? 10 hits and carry goes down. Finally, another orb is lit. Blue taking his sweet time down here. Okay, I got that TNT, so I guess we turn that in, and then the volcano's right beside it, so we'll do it like that. I think the TNT will be crown, and the crown, I believe, has to give us the ribbon, I think was the only other incentivized, maybe opal or something. Okay, seriously, dude, thanks, Hooray Dwarf, for blocking my road 3 times in a row. Ah, I forgot about the ruby. I've also not clicked off a few things. Haven't been there yet. Went there. Okay. Well, I mean, we can go check the ruby chest if you want. I mean, that's not a big deal, but... For now, Volcano is grass. There's lots of stuff here. It's a weird-looking volcano, though. I'll give you that one. Use a house, get a house. I think the wood shield in the middle of the volcano is a bit silly. Regular old dragon armor. Yeah, we're gonna use that. Yeah. It doesn't have any malices, so it's not any worse than regular. We still have 72 absorb, but now we have protection from fire, ice, lightning, and their associated statuses, plus death. If we can get the Aegis shield, which would be optimal, then we can have essentially all status protection except like time, and like one other one that the ribbon protects. Seeing as we cannot use a ribbon on Duke anyway, might as well. Some garbage, and a random grump that runs away. Enjoy your 1 experience and 0 gold. We don't see those too often. Alright, does the armory have anything left worth our time? Sadly, the opal shield was not very good, and it was not an Aegis shield. But that, in fact, is an Aegis shield! Alright. It's like the game is listening to me. Is it telling me, Blue, you're ready, go. You've got 75 absorb on your knight, that's plenty. He's protected from most elements. You've got 1 ribbon on your white mage. You're missing a couple, sure, but that's not bad. And also the music decided, you know, Blue, you should probably wrap this up or something, because it's getting late. 300,000 bucks. A wooden helmet to go with the wooden shield inside the volcano. Dubious. What's with all this stuff? So we found a flame +6, which is pretty good. We found another katana +4 to go with all of our ice swords. We've got too much stuff. Most of this is probably not worth holding on to be fair. It's fine. Man, every time I take 1 step left here, we get into an encounter. That's some bad RNG there. Alright, let's make some progress here in the volcano. I still would like to find the Excalibur, because our black mage can use it, which is pretty fun. No thanks, Warmech. Maybe next time. Okay. So we'll blast through a couple floors. We've got one more sort of armory type floor. We'll gather some loot up before we head to the end. We have already defeated Carrie, so we know she's not here. I think I stepped on that trap tile again. $5 gold. This is what you get for checking all the chests, Blue. $5. Alright, that might have been worth it again. So Opal plus 7 is certainly better than Gold plus 9, right? 69 Absorb, I know that's pretty nice, but we're finding all the good stuff in Volcano. Yeah, plus 6 Absorb. I mean, I can't argue with that. Okay. 75 Absorb on a White Wizard. Whew. But remember, with the randomizer, all my bosses are busted. They might be busted. They are buffed up significantly, so we need better than vanilla stats here to have a good chance. I suppose that's one of my downsides. I kind of get stuck on a... I like to make the bosses hard, and that favors my more methodical playstyle of getting closer to 100% of the items, so... If we kept the bosses a little bit less painful, we could certainly save a lot of time, not needing to hit high levels and getting all the best gear. But with clamped 150 to 250% bosses, I mean, there's just no way they're going to be really easy, I don't think. Especially the final 4, final 5. Now this might be incentivized, I can't remember anymore. It is not. All the wood shields burned away and the iron shield melted at the bottom of the volcano. Hey, there's the red dragon. He's the one that's supposed to guard that chest. We'll fight him for real. There we go. Goodbye, Red D. The good news is there's not too much left to seed. Alright, just a plain old Lich. I do not respect the Lich. 3 hits 136 from the Katana. 3 hits 101 from, I don't even know what, defense sword maybe. Survives a single round thanks to boosted HP, but... yeah, that's the defense sword. That's the Massa. My red mage still needs a slightly better sword, I guess. What's he got? Ice plus... I mean, Ice plus 9 is a nice plus 9, but... we could get, like, a sun sword for him with a good modifier, maybe? Anyway, that's 3. Okay, we have a ruby. We can turn the ruby in for probably nothing. Which is fine. We'll go do that quick. And then... I think we have the chime, right? So then we do Sky, and... because we're technically in go mode, yeah. I guess... how did I never get the crown? There was only supposed to be 2 loose items. Maybe Sky is incentive? Because that was the red dragon chest. Either that or I missed something somewhere. Anyway, let's go pick up that ruby. It's in Elfland Castle, which is not that far away. Or pick up that ruby, you know what I mean. And everyone feels a little bit nicer when we feed this guy. Some money, a silver hammer, a pure potion. Alright, not great, but fine. Can we buy some houses while we're here, maybe? Sure can. Want some houses? Here, buy 20. Okay. At some point I will want to find some level 5 and 6 magic for my red wizards. While we're here, it might be a good idea to double check what we have. Invis 8. That's what I was missing last time. Well, at least the white wizard can learn that, so that's a good pickup. Not a lot of other white magic useful. And I guess there's not very little black magic that's worth anything. So The only good spell out of level 6 is Invis 8, really, because we've got a better wall spell. But Invis 8 will be very, very useful, so that's, I'm glad I caught that. Okay, let's continue then. So Ruby's done. I never found the crown, oddly enough. We're going to Mirage Tower, which is Mirage Tower. And maybe up in the sky there will be something in the adamant chest that shouldn't be there, because I thought I turned that off. Our level is getting a little bit crazy, I think. Starting to see a lot of enemies running away. Yeah, level 31. It takes your... I believe it works off of your highest level character. And there's kind of a morale stat for enemies. So based on your highest level character, if you're... I don't know exactly how the math works out, but if the enemy's morale is lower, or the random roll somehow is lower, then they might run away. So, a Sun Sword plus 3. I don't know if that's going to be as good as Ice plus 9. Probably not. So, 59, 111. No, definitely not. You need, like, Sun plus 6 to be as good as Ice plus 9, or Sun plus 5 or 6 to catch up. Sun Sword is not much better than the Ice Sword in just base stats, sadly. And you didn't get any other weapons other than Thor's hammer. But we're still looking for that X-Cal. X for minus 6, or X for 6, minus 3 shirt. So that'll mean it's a black or white shirt, which means one way or the other, I've seen them both, and they're both garbage. Compared to, like, gold plus 9. And their spell is trash too, so forget all those guys. We've seen both fire and ice shields, and they were both trash. So Age, I mean, we had the Aegis shield anyway, so why do I care? Aegis shield plus dragon armor is the dream anyway. Did I ever find gloves? Were gloves any good? Or caps? I don't know if I saw those in any of the shops. Or if I did, I just totally ignored them. Just looking at, like, Endgear armor for my mages. Because you could get, like, you know, cap plus 9, which is 10 absorb on its own. I probably saw it. It was probably, like, minus 8 or something. It is nice to see a lot of enemies not generally hitting for very much damage right now. Criticals obviously always do damage, but for the most part, random encounters aren't super deadly. Given how this run started. I suppose that probably adds like half an hour or 45 minutes of our time anyway. Just how slow those Carib fights were. Punching Garland at the beginning and punching Caribs. Of course, our running from these guys, the Catmans, the Scatman, those guys, not very successful. Alright. Very good, very good. That's a second ribbon. Good start. Anything else? Some melted armor. X-Cal plus 4. Well. Boy, this was a good room. So, how do we want to queue this up? Rides could use it. But so could the Knight. Let me just see how well that compares to Massa minus 3. 75, 141 versus... So it's better than the Massa. Okay, well, we'll just pass down the Massa, even though rides could... Well, wait, is... Okay, hold on. 59, 111. This should be better. not by much. That's only 3 more damage. Wow. Massa is just better, barely better than the Ice Sword. With +9. It should be better than defense though, right? 41, 72. Yeah. Same hit rate, but 16 more damage. Okay, well, I guess that'll be our weapon loadout for the end game. Another free Pro Cape. Alright, and that's it for Mirage. There's not much else I would want except the 3rd ribbon at this point, I guess. We've got Aegis Shield, we've got Dragon Armor, Mazza, Excal, Katana. I guess we never saw a Vorpal, so that'd be interesting. Not right now, Womack. We've got speed music going. We're going fast. I'll kill the dragon. We did not do very much damage to this blue dragon. Ooh, Vampire Trap Tile. If you wanted to grind, that has some potential. It's a punchy tile. They do a lot of damage, but could work. Oh, we'll keep opening chests. Sky is so dense. I always feel bad skipping them all, even though at this point, might as well just go 100%, right? How many fasts do we have? Depends on how many life 2s I need, but we can work out a fair bit here. Maybe I should save it for the well... Saber Axe? That's okay. Not a terrible item to throw into the mix. We've already got 1. That gives me 2 people that can infinitely saber up for free. I think our red mage already has that, though. So... more potential, depending on how bad things get. You know, if Chaos or Kraken start smacking people... We've got more backup characters that can, you know, still saber up and pull off a victory, maybe. You know, I think, because of the way defense is looking, I'm gonna prioritize the Opal Bracelet. It's not much difference. But on my lower HP Black Mage. Because Rock can take a hit at 69. But Rides might need every spare HP he can get. Because his HP is never going to get very high unless we go, like, into the 40s. Another lovely Ice Sword. Yeah, those were really nice. Sold in Corneria for 3 grand. Basically endgame viable right at the beginning. As soon as you had a little bit of money. Probably should just call this the Ice Sword Seed. Alright, let's find out if this is... We'll speed some of these up a little bit. It's getting late. I need to get to bed soonish. Let's check if this was incentivized. It was! I should remember to turn that off, because I've not done that yet. So that makes me think the ribbon, the 3rd ribbon, is actually at there. So there's probably not much else we can get. At this point, we're too close to not get the last few chests. Because I would just feel bad skipping them, but... Yeah, I think I forgot that was incentivized. And I don't think this is a very good chest to incentivize, because it requires too many key items to get here. You generally need either the ship or the airship to get here. Normally you need the airship, but you need at least the ship with open extended, and usually the airship. You need the chime, you need the cube, and if those two are locked behind other items, then you need those items first too. So anything you put up here is it's kind of a linear progression. There's too many things you need to do first to get here. So it often ends up being something pointless, like the tail, which gets you your promotion, which it's not like progression or anything, it's just funsies. Or one of those weapons or armors, which you've just missed out on. Or essentially a fetch quest item that leads to something like that, which isn't the most rewarding thing for the final dungeon. I mean, I guess it's vanilla. A fetch quest item that leads you to an ultimate weapon. But a lot of the fun of the randomizer is not doing things in the vanilla order, so. Four more chests, and we're done looting. A mute glove. So we hadn't seen the power glove or Zeus glove yet. That's the first one. Sadly, it was a disappointment. But that could have been really good. Probably better to use magic on these guys. Just because they're going to be very dodgy. I can just guarantee it. Well, 1 hit. 2 hit. Alright, they're not so dodgy. Okay, bit of heals. That one's almost a trick. For a trivia question. Toxic? That's not nice. I don't have 3 ribbons yet. I'm pretty sure it's poison elementals, so the Aegis shield is protecting one of our guys, but still. Purple Ankylo tonight. Good job. Way better than red Ankylos. And Final Fiend. Plus Tiamat, the plus Fiend, is actually the Kraken. How did the Kraken get into space? Your guess is as good as mine. I guess we'll take it semi-serious. We'll fast up and invis up a little bit. 14 hits, 318 damage. Yeah, Toxic is it's either Death Elemental or Poison Elemental insta-death. Not very many enemies. I think one enemy has it in vanilla. I don't remember what has it. It's pretty rare. Throw some lock here and then some heals. Where are all my It's like I didn't get any cure spells this run. I don't know what happened, if they were all like Cure 1, Cure 2, and I skipped them, but I should have Cure spells somewhere. Well, the Bane is Poison Element. I have a feeling Toxic might actually be Death Element, just to be weird. Okay, the Kraken has pretty good defense. But it's not really doing anything. 9 hits, 976. It's still standing. Rock with the katana, 270 or so with some crits, kills it. Alright, that was the last fiend down. I'm gonna go turn that crown in before we head out, but only for the ribbon I'm due. We might do a little bit of shopping after that. First off, I mean, it looks like we're just going to go finish the game off. We're going to the Temple of Fiends to wrap things up. Right? Or are we? Yeah, we want that. I don't care about Mute 1, sorry. Alright, what a nice king. Alright, 3 ribbons, opal bracelet, pro capes. Pro rings were garbage anyway. I could try to find some gloves if they were any good, but other than that, mages are geared up. Fighter is geared up as good as we're going to get. Yep, that's as good as we can do. And then weapons are also pretty much stacked. We've got some sabers spread around, some locks, a couple spare cures. I want to see if I can find some cure 3 or 4 magic. But other than that, we've got so many ice swords. So, just a quick round the world final trip, and then we'll go beat the game. There's only one armor I'm looking for. It's a glove. And once I see the glove, I will know quickly if it's worth buying. Shopping-wise, we are good for magic, right? Wall 8. Sure, we'll pick up a random low-level heal spell. I feel like we're pretty low on heal magic in general. Gloves? No. Such a nice pink crescent link. We've got Invis 8, which is real good. Sadly, Mirror cannot learn that. That would have been really helpful. There's Cure 1. I don't care about Cure 1. Alright, so level 6 magic is clear. Continue our trip. Well, what I want to find is some cure spells that are higher than level 1 or 2. So, we'll see what I can find. It's probably like level 8, and I just forgot about it. And we can pick it up on our way. Level 5. We've got Harm and Invis. We've already got those. Level 5 black. We've got basically nothing. Sure. We're not going to use much level 5 magic, I'll tell you that. Level 5 black magic. Okay, Mirror can learn not Harm 8, of course not. Not Invis 3, but anti-magic or anti-rub. The two... How can a red wizard only learn one level 5 spell? Come on. I feel like there is something just busted about the spellcrafter and red wizards. No gloves here. Alright, it's 2 towns down, or 3 towns down. Lefane, or Crescent Lake is Lefane, but black magic. We want to check the level 8 stuff. We're doing one last trip to all the towns. One final world tour before we wrap this one up. We got Fog 2. No. It'll be single target. Rock 2. level 8 Lefane magic is pretty on the low end. Just destroy this town. Very angry. Alright, lots of magic to double check here. Yeah, time 7, volt 8, and then meteor, but it shouldn't matter. Our red mage has time 7 and life 3, which is the main ones. But heal 5 would be nice, because like I said, we don't have much healing. Of course, it would be nice, so you can't learn it. So there is Cure 3 here. We might have just had really low-level Cure spells on the seed, where it's like Cure 1, Cure 2, Cure 3, Cure 4, and that's all there is. Because there's 4 total Cure spells, and if they all rolled really low levels, then none of them are very good. I mean, we have life, which is great, so nothing to worry about. We've bought a lot of level 3 magic already. Level 4 magic. Yeah, I'm not going to cast Cure 3 when I have Heal 5, I think. That's kind of the obvious thing there. Okay, anyway, that means we're done in... no, Armor Shop, and then we're done. In this town. Then we head north, check the last couple towns up there. We've got enough heal potions, so we should be fine. No gloves. There might not be any gloves for sale, to be honest. This could be a glove-free seed. Might have gone too far left. Not bad. Not bad at all. I do really like when the wizards roll into equipping Excalibur or Katana. Katana especially is really cool. Because I so rarely bring a ninja. And that's like the one weapon the knight can't equip. Okay, Onrak is only here for the level 7 slots that I've probably long since forgotten. Cryo 7 might be worth it. Who knows? And there's our Cure 4. I think we had Cure 1, 2, 3, and 4. All in a row. And there's no higher level Cure spells available. I actually think that's what's happened. So Cure 4 might be a full Cure, even though it's a level 4 spell in this randomizer, or the spellcrafter. We need someone to take a bunch of damage before I can find out. Alright, 2 more towns to go, and that's all, folks. And yeah, I'll take the trip down to Gaia. I'll buy some level 8 magic. Never thought I'd be looking for caps and gloves, did you? But seriously, there's no gloves for sale. Right. So level 2 white is just... I don't even know what APS does, so I'll just buy one. Sleep in a white spell. That's a little weird, by the way. And we've got Ice 7, which is good. And sure, have some darkness. Alright, so those spells, pretty much garbage. Other than Ice 7 being solid. And then last town, a little bit of a walk. And then off to Temple of Fiends we go. I suppose I would kill one more war mech before we go to the Temple of Fiends, should we get one. Gas 6, sure. It's damage. Some damage. Ah, Fade 8 and Cure 6. Okay. So that's going to be the full cure. I was wrong. So I think I saw Cure 3, 2, 4, and 6. So Cure 4 was just a waste of a slot, but whatever. Normally Red Wizard can learn, I think, one level 7 spell, I think. But not in this randomizer. Alright, well there's no gloves for sale anywhere. So we'll never know if they were +9 or -9. And at least I have a full cure spell or 2. Now for level 8 magic, there's not much. And for black, level 8, fast 6 is not good. Because we have a AoE fast. But I guess if we ran out of those slots because we used them on nothing, because we're not going to be warping in the final dungeon. Okay, well that was fun, but didn't quite get what I was hoping for. I guess I got Fade and Cure 4, technically. Full heal and non-elemental white magic damage. Just 1 second, gotta take a drink. This super long FF1 seed. This was supposed to be a shorter one. And here we are 3.5 hours in. Probably next couple FF1 seeds will not be even entrance shuffle. I used to run a lot of regular old 1.5 to 2 hour seeds that were just like normal Swiss flags. Doing these double time ones definitely takes a bit more out of me. And having the Dragon Warrior thing means you can't really, you know, reset cycle to save little bits of time and undo walks. So it slows it down a bit more, but it's neat. Not that we had very many deaths, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll take a couple fights on the way down. This is mostly just because Rides has such low HP. And some of those endgame sweeper spells are liable to one-shot them if they're non-elemental, like a Fade 8. Because it should do kind of nuke range damage, which could kill. So if we see a War Mech down here, you know what I'm going to do. Not a very good boss. Still undead, I guess, like the Phantom Eye, but not very good. And then let's read some poetry. The best way to open a 2,000-year-old staircase. Poetry. There we go. Yep, our DPS is looking pretty powerful. Our Knight is really... The real reason this is going to be easy is going to be the power of the Knight up front, I think. HP is getting crazy high, and although these white dragons are kind of annoying. Let's ignore these guys with, like, basically capped out evasion, if we can. But yeah, if he's got, like... I don't know what exactly, but... getting close to capped out HP and also really high absorb, and you know, he should be able to win us the big game. He's got a saber weapon in his inventory. We can haste him. He'll be doing a ton of damage once we get the buff going. And we do have access to Invis All now. Not a whole lot of charges, but technically we can get some defenses up. This fight's probably worth doing for a little free XP. I have no idea how much HP these have. I don't think we fought any. We're pretty dodgy. But regular green Medusas don't have a lot of HP, so usually a fire 2 is enough. Alright, I said I'd do it. Alright, we're gonna do it. I can use one of my Invis 8s on the War Mech. Should just run away, but no. Oh no! Rockets one-shot before they can cast their magic. Ooh. Problems. Trouble in paradise. Rise gets one-shot. Oh no. This War Mech is out for blood. There's no escaping this War Mech. 752. Come on, Duke. Get him. 917. Tries to gas my Duke. Duke takes out the War Mech. 42,000 experience points, level 37. And I know we could res people, but honestly, it's almost better if he dies. I mean, maybe if he kills the Lich, maybe we'll res people. I kind of wanted to just do my Dragon Warrior reset. Hey there, Turkey. Alright, that was insane. We just blitzed through a Fiend with one man. One man! Fine. We've got life 2s for this. But now you have to listen to me menu for a minute. Probably should have done a Cure 4 on the Duke specifically. Duke Nukem has a lot of HP. But it's good practice, right? Just dumping 30 potions on one guy. It's like pausing in Skyrim. Here, I need you to drink some potions here real quick before the Daedric Knight kills you. Alright, we're gonna use all of our heal potions because I decided to fight a War Mech and not use magic. And good. It's fine, don't worry about it. Okay, we'll kill some Agamez on the way by. I think YouTube decided it's had enough of my sass and stopped playing music again. I guess it's in the middle of Dancing Mad, which goes on for 20 minutes, so let's skip to the next song. How come all these Agamas are still dead when I came back? I thought I told you guys to kill 4 Agamas. Chat's been pretty quiet lately, Turkey. We've been streaming all night. Everyone fell asleep. This run was supposed to be over like 2 hours ago. So, definitely a long one. Alright, so carry number 2. Do we respect her? Probably not. Lightning 3's not going to do it. Regular swing with the Excal did 6 hits for a lot of hundreds, I think. 5 hits for 458. Yeah, she's not going to last very long. 11 hits, she snipes the White Mage again. Poor Rock. But down goes Carrie. We do have some life 2s still around, so a little bit easier this time. But now we're in serious mode, heading down to the water floor. Now we begin the bosses we probably should take more serious. I did start the run today, yes. Although it was a long time ago. The timer on screen is correct. It's pretty late Ankylo time, so once this is done, we're getting some snooze. Alright, so top up a little bit of HP. We did hit 999 on our Knight, which I haven't seen in a long time. Some of that is because plus 20 vitality and better vitality growth. So that doesn't hurt. Alright. Kraken. Smacking the Kraken. We can do it. So, like I said, serious mode. I'm going to have Duke put up the wall because he is not immune to all statuses. We're going to have Mirror. I wish he could have learned invisibility or something. But red wizards are locked from anything fun. Yeah, we'll use a saber. We'll get that fast off. We've got enough for Tiamat and Chaos. And at least one of our Invis 8s here. Probably two of them, to be honest. Okay, good turn order. I like that, seeing that first. And one Invis 8 brings the Kraken down to no hits. It is possible that Invis 8 maxes your invisibility on one shot. That's such a good spell. Let's just see how we're doing now. So Thunder, we are protected. 4 hits, 170, nothing crazy. 1 hit, 1. 3 hits, 200. Okay, it looks like Kraken is pretty dodgy, so some locks here, probably a good idea. And yeah, I don't even know what the... I'm gonna just throw an apps out, whatever apps is. Okay, lowers evasion, and 2 hits, 40. Defend magic. Oh, anti-poison is what that is. Not necessary, but now that makes sense. Never would have guessed apps. 5 hits, 336. 6 hits, 6 damage. Tornado. That's a non-elemental, so no protecting against that one. And it came out before the heal, so my low HP mage goes down, and then Kraken gets slaughtered by the Duke. Okay, I'll take that. I did expect it was pretty likely for Rides to die in here once or twice. There wasn't a whole lot we could do to protect him from non-elemental. We don't have enough heal potions to do this all from scratch, so... Alright, 2 more. Almost there. Sorry, Seafood. I don't have time for you. We've got a run to end before it's 4 hours long. Oh, we'll fight some worms. Worms are worth lots of experience. I'll even use one of my precious fades. 100 damage each. What a waste of a spell. Ice, 200. Not great. So the worms have around 400 HP in vanilla. It would appear that they have too much HP for us to use magic. Probably. We should have just swung weapons at them, because apparently that's the kind of DPS we need now. This is like... I think this is the most experience in a single battle you can get. Let's see. Maybe not as much as Warmech. Yeah, not as much as Warmech, but maybe short of Warmech, that's as good as it gets. What? No singing. Do you know whose channel this is? YouTube? We don't sing around these parts. Alright. A little bit of top-ups. And Tiamat number 2. Okay. Serious mode? Serious mode. This is too close to the end to mess it up now. Actually, what I'll do is I'll have Mirror go fast, Ride start locking on, and Rock will go for the Insta Invis 8. Alright, Volt 8, Electric Insta Death. Shouldn't be very susceptible to it. Good thing we got that dragon armor. Easier to hit. Power up. Evasion up. We'll go one more round of sabers. And one more lock. And I will throw wall 8 on Duke, just in case some weird status goes through. That's 2 Volt 8s in a row. That's pretty low odds to hit anybody. I believe it's just like 2 in 256, or something like that, or 1 in 256. Whatever the number is, not much. Five hits, 7 damage. Uh-oh. So Tiamat might have maximum absorb, which means Rock is actually our Tia Slayer potentially, unless we can saber up a lot. The reason is Rock has the katana, and the katana, we're gonna do one more round of sabering, I think. We'll put one more lock on him. But say the katana has a very high critical rate, which will be the only way to break through a very high defense. If it was defense capped, then that's the only way to actually damage it. So let's see what it looks like after a couple more sabers. Katana hits 6 hits, 436. Never mind. Excal does enough swings and enough crits to just slaughter it. No problem. Hey there, Rainus. Thanks for the wishes. I think we got it. We are done in the next 5 minutes. Let's heal up a little. And this is go time. Alright, Chaos. 2,000 years. Time loop will end now. Instead of Chaos, it's Carrie and Tiamat together. Alright, we're gonna go... Yeah, we're gonna go Saber on my Excal fast. On my Red Wiz. Lock is multi-target, which is very helpful here. The Lock 4 spell. And then I definitely got to get Invis 8 off quick. Alright, Tiamat. 6 hits, 597. Duke is still up, but looking real bad. So... Remember, he has like 85 absorb. So that was a lot of damage really fast there. Let's switch to a little bit more defensive focus for a turn or two. I want to get that wall... I mean, no, you're going to saber yourself, assuming you survive. We're going to put a wall up. No. Yes. Yeah. Because we don't have status protection. We're going to use more lock. We're going to try to full heal here. The chances are he should be okay, because Invis 8 is a ton of evasion. But we're going to heal him up as quick as we can. Volt should be fine. They have fasted, which is scary. Definitely. So I'm definitely going to throw another Invis 8 down. I'm going to take one more Saber turn, I think. And then we're going to start learning, you know... I'm going to double lock this round. I want their evasion 0, because next turn Duke is going to start swinging. And we should have max invis. He should have a lot of weapon strength. There's the non-elementals, nuclear, that's bad. We got to start killing these guys. But we should be, especially now, basically only hit by criticals. Well, assuming you survive, you're going to need to saber up a bit to help. And then Rides is lucky to be alive at all. I think all he can really do right now is... Well, we could try some spells, but odds are they're not going to hit or do very much damage. So let's try one more lock if you survive. And we're going to try to do some AoE heals here. We have heal 5, which is as good as we've got. It's not gonna be enough to undo nuclears, but 120 HP is pretty good. Charm shouldn't work. Swing, 12 hits, 2,447. Carry did not stand a chance, as it turns out. With mini buffs and debuffs, this should do it then, maybe. 12 hits, 1355. Tia is still standing, but not long for this world. 3 hits, 165 from Mirror. Everyone's going to switch to attack mode. Rock swings, 180. Mirror, 120. Ride, 75. Still not enough. Tiamat's volting everybody. Duke swings, 747. Like the airliner. That is it. Under 4 hours. Double dragons defeated. That was fun. Long run, definitely long, but that was a good run. It's fun getting into the randomizer again, trying to remember what flags I like, because, you know, it's all randomized. You could play the same flags many times in a row and get completely different results. But I'm starting to get a little bit of a feel for which ones I like. Blursid weapons were great last year, and then now we've got Blursid classes, which is also amazing. So, like, those two are staying, like, forever for me. Weapons and armor. The Spellcrafter, pretty good. I like it. Maybe not every time, but it's definitely fun. Not always a huge fan of Enemizer. And Entrance Shuffle, I think Floor Shuffle is too much for me to enjoy, and then Entrance Shuffle, like we did today, it's fine, but I've got to be ready for a longer run. But yeah, that was fun. Thanks for watching, folks. Future tubers, that's all for this episode. And we're going to end the episode here. So thanks for hanging out, watching another Final Fantasy Randomizer. And I'll see you next time.